I'm just so mad. I'm gonna hate it.
I'm gonna buy it, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You gotta.
I ain't asking for the world here. I'm just asking for an 8-ball and $2 million.
I'm late, but I'm here.
Hold on, hold on! Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro!
Let's bring up our special guest. I cannot fucking talk tonight. Bye. Anyway,
David, for the record, David is our special gay.
Oh, there can only be one. I got it.
I can't believe you took that money from Dan Who to say that.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude.
You twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Even though that's the most successful video, you'd think
all the tea in the ocean. I swear. All of it's going in the ocean. Kenny, what Superman figure did you pick up this week?
So here's a good look at my red cyborg Superman. Still don't have for the collection, but
Disappointed!
Kaiju on the left.
Yeah.
There's not a thought behind those eyes.
No.
Not a single thought.
Cool party.
Your Boys Got Toys is back. And
babe, Justin just doubled my salary.
Oh shit.
Well, number one. I'm number one.
look, it's not easy to jump from a moving vehicle onto another moving vehicle. Okay, yeah, their injuries will happen.
What a piece of junk.
David, this company is the go-to for highly articulated anime figures.
Using Yamaguchi?
David! Come on!
David, you were right above the rim. I tossed you the ball and then you swatted it.
David, this company is the go-to for high.
No way. This is poetic. This is poetic AF.
For highly articulated anime figures, such as Dragon Ball. Timer started.
Stage figure arts?
Got it right. Congratulations.
Okay.
You had a whole year to prepare for that.
Woo! I mean, I've been haunted by that in the intro of the show every...
It flames on the side of my face.
This is a holiday for family.
David, so this isn't my turn, so I'm just gonna bring David. I want you to look at around me. Do you see pictures of my family in this room?
Thank you so much for being my friend.
Saturday night and we're live at night. Yeah. Saturday night and we're live at 9. It's Saturday night and we're live at 9. You know that means it's justified. Just Justin collects, making the connect. Kubo has 2 strings, don't disrespect. Andrew is a Jedi, but he's seeing the dark side. Down in the basement for the 28th time. Now there's David, Evan, and Smith. 3,000 action figures for the toy sluts and basic bitches. Your boys got toys to bring the noise. Love the imports, but Mcfailures he avoids. And counterculture is in the space. Superman for days, like it's a race. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Justified.
What was your favorite part about League of Cops?
Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9.
Andrew, entertain the chat. Started playing again randomly. There we go. There we go. We're back. We're here. We're here, guys. We're here. Yeah. Okay. That was weird. That was weird. It's never done that before. I don't know. I blame StreamYard because Kenny's not here for me to blame. Neither is David. Yet. They are both scheduled. They're on the schedule. Okay. They're on the docket. They should be here. Kenny will be here any minute now. David will be here whenever he damn well pleases, I guess. That's his work or whatever. But welcome back to another Saturday night episode of Collecting Justified. If, this is your first time here, say hey. If it's not, if you're one of those filthy regulars, say hi. Say hi in the chat as well. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure you leave a comment, help that algorithm, and everybody hit the like button for the love of Christ, okay? For the love. It helps the channel, helps the stream grow. And speaking of help, I can't do this by myself. I'm joined by, right now, 2 of my wonderful 4 co-hosts. Right here beside me, I've got none other returning from his sabbatical. Your boy's got toys.
Well, Justin, it's a choice to be here, certainly. And it's an honor for me personally, but it's a choice to be here on time every week. And I simply don't know if this is the kind of person that we want representing such a close-knit community and beacon of rationality like your channel. David sucks. Excuse me. But it's great to be here because I chose to be.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why David just has to be so inconsistent, to be honest with you.
He's not reliable. The guy's not reliable.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he'll pop in eventually. Okay. But we know he's not going to see this part. So it's okay. But you've been okay, man? You been out traveling the globe doing some dinosaur exhibits and digs and all that good stuff, right?
That's right. That's right. We just discovered how big the new species of Tyrannosaur is. It's big. That's the leak I can give you right now. It's big. Yeah.
Lots of leakage.
Yeah.
Andrew, out of the basement again. How you doing this week, man?
Doing all right, except for my voice. So we'll see how it goes.
Going in and out. You might have to talk a little less this week, okay? If the voice is cracking, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't strain yourself.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt to talk, so that's okay.
Okay. You just sound like shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can get over that, Andrew. I always sound like shit, so we'll make do. All right. Well, glad you guys are here. Kenny will pop in any minute now. We'll say hi to the chat here in a minute. But let's knock out this housekeeping real quick. This wonderful slide. I'm gonna update this eventually with everyone's new graphics. And Alexi, I'll put your actual graphic on here, not just the milk cart. Not like the milk cart included. But this is Collecting Justified. We're live every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're in another part of the globe, I don't know what time that is for you. Just Google it, okay? I'm not Google, all right? But we appreciate everybody being here. Show up, grab a beer or water. Yeah, who cares? And help us try to justify this whole collecting hobby, habit, obsession. I don't know. But the Free Andrew from the Basement Fund is open. Everything goes towards, keeping this channel a churning and all that good stuff. If nothing is necessary, nothing is, demanded, but everything is greatly appreciated. Right, Andrew? Right.
That's right.
Right. You can also become a member of the Justified MVP and the Justified tier. And we like to thank all those wonderful channel members right here and right now. So going down this list, this is why I have to have water on my desk every week. Z-Man 12 Back, Compulsive Collector, John Morrissey, David Evan and Absent Smith, St. James, Encountered Culture, Bring Toys to Work, Dan Who Reviews, Gregory Trejo, Home Dude, and Mikey Moon Boots. Thank you to all the MVPs. And getting into the Justified, we have Displayed Once, aka Rich M, Kurt K, Christopher Allen, ya boys got toys, Super Turk 5000, Jay's Toy Collection UK's Attic Renovations, Chi Collects, Jared Byrne, Jesse Hubbard, Cleva's Multiverse, Zion Collectibles, Ya Girls Got Legos, Tac Tac Toys, Bat Force Grumps, Diggs Figs, Bearded Builds, Craft Collects, D Blake Makes, UMAT 30, Three Monkeys in a Trench Coat, The Blackder, Marvel Collector, UK 4505, Goosey 2, You Are So Bad, Man, LOL, J Sutio 419. This text is so small, guys.
I think it's J Cubito 419. Yeah.
There we go. J Cubito. Joey Ricardo 01.
Joey Rios 012.
Rios. There we go. God. All these
Martin
names.
Corbo,
Martin
3POA Podcast, Waves Fall, My Fig's Voice, and Machu Toy.
Guys, look, I had a concussion. Okay, Lexi, I don't know if you caught last week, but it also has led to a support group and everything. And I'm just, we're coming together. Every collector that's ended up with chat syndrome, we're coming together to help each other. Okay, all right.
Yep.
Our wonderful wall of guests. Hey, this text isn't too small, and it's got pictures to go along with it, with perfect for my IQ level. So all these wonderful guests we've got 3 pages worth. This is a semi-legitimate show. Look at all these great people. And if you weren't here last week, it was episode 82. And we talked about some justified reuse. Is it justified? I think came to the conclusion in the end. We already knew that you're not going to have any type of lasting toy line without some reuse. But go back, watch that episode if you missed it. But wait till after this one's over, okay? Because this is episode 83. And we're doing everybody's favorite topic tonight. We are doing a tier ranking list. And, we're not accidentally falling into making it a tier ranking list this time. We're just coming out the gate and saying it's going to be a tier ranking list. And it's going to be all the best, most popular toy retailers. And we're going to get to that. That's going to be our main topic here in a minute. After we go through saying hi to the chat and doing pickups. So let's say hi to the chat real quick. I see a few people in here saying hi. I'm sure they're saying nothing but nice things about me. Your boy's got toys here bright and early. There he is on the screen. There he is right there. Kenny was here in the chat dropping the lightning bolts. He's on his way. Cloud Foxwell's here. Please save me from this dreadful evening. We're here for you, Cloud. We're here for you. JB TMR here. Hello, everyone. What's up, JB? Dan, who's in the chat? What's up, Dan? He got two. Yeah. Yeah, it's in my head all the time too, Dan. Home Dude's here as well. Yo, happy Saturday, gang. What's up, Home Dude? And yeah, Dan goes on to say, thanks to this stream, I quote that so much during the week. Me too, Dan. Z-Man's in the chat. What's up, Z-Man? Z-Man was live with Zion and was it Ashwan? Yeah. I didn't get to stay the whole time because I had to do dinner with the family, but while I was washing dishes, I was trying to catch up on it. I'll catch up on the replay tomorrow, Z-Man, I promise. Gabriel's in the chat as well. What's up, Gabriel? It's a ranking episode. It's going to be a good one. You know it, Gabriel. Gregory Trejo's here as well. Wait, I'm late, but Alexi is here. Yo, boy, happy Saturday, fellas. Saturday day, fellas. Threw me off there. And let's see. Scrolling down. Let's see here. Okay. I love it, Justin. Concussion. Yes. Zion Collectibles is here as well. What's up, Zion? And Z-Man's unwell too. It's going around. There's a lot of gunk going around. Hope you feel better soon, Z-Man. All right, guys. So waiting for Kenny and David will just pop in whenever. Let's go ahead and knock out some pickups. Does everybody have something they want to show off from this week? No?
Yeah.
Andrew, nothing? Zero,
Nope.
nada.
Nothing.
Andrew, what do you wish you had picked up this week?
My voice to come back, I guess.
There we go. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Alexi, anything to show off?
Yeah. So I've been selling a lot of stuff since Dan brought up in the chat, but I've still stayed on the Mcfailures train. So I got the Mcfailures animated Batman. This thing is pretty cool. I basically saw a lot of the in-hand reviews for Mezco animated series Batman, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do it. So I canceled my pre-order, and I hunted this down on Mercari, which we'll be talking about later. But I found it for $100. It goes for around the 200 mark often, and we were actually able to do the sale offline, so he didn't have to pay a bunch of fees, and I got the figure. So
nice.
And then I
That's
also
good.
have.
Is that an older
Huh?
Mcfailures, Alexi? What year did that one come out?
This one came out in 2021. I don't think.
Okay. God, guys, that was 5 years ago. How crazy is that?
Yeah. Boom, 21.
Okay.
I know. And I was going to wait originally when it came out. I was like, that's not even my favorite art style. To be honest, the art style that Mezco is doing is what I prefer. But I passed on it thinking that maybe they would do that art style, and they didn't do anything at all from the animated series other than Joker. So I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to circle back for it. But I'm very happy with it. Very happy. Something that I'm not so happy that I ended up with is actually a broken clock is right twice a day. And look what we have here.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, well, it's a
I
Spawn
know.
figure, so it can only be from one company.
Yeah.
It looks nice,
So what happened was Prime gave me some figures to sell, and it's like sometimes you're in the toy room, it's late at night, and you're just like looking for some kicks, and you look over and there's a McFarlane figure just asking to be opened up. The only Spawn figure I had prior to this was the Kickstarter, and that thing sucked. So I ended up buying this off of Prime. I sold his Kickstarter Spawn as well, but I bought this from him, and the chain is something that I had from previous. It's like a bendy wire within a chain, so I added that. But this is the Call of Duty Spawn. It's a McFarlane figure, man. That's what it is. But I'm okay with it. I think it was like less than $40. So it's Spawn. I didn't have a Spawn before. Yeah, I didn't have a Spawn before. So now at least I have Spawn representation on the shelf. Has this reignited some kind of passion for McFarlane toys within me? Absolutely not. No.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
No, not even close. Yeah.
I don't have a Spawn either. And I'm just waiting, right? I'm waiting for that perfect. That looks really nice, like on camera and far away. Yeah.
Yeah. On camera and far away. Yeah. Honestly, it's not bad. It's got your basic articulation. It's I said basic, but it's got good articulation for a McFarlane. All the joints move, and the way the weapons fit in his hand aren't great, like either of his hands, but they're good enough. So again, it's a McFarlane. I'm just happy that I don't absolutely hate it, if that makes sense.
Been there with Todd a lot.
Yeah,
exactly. That's nice. Alexi showing off a Mcfailures followed by McFarlane on this stream. Never thought I'd see it.
I know.
But you've said before, Lexi, that if you want a McFarlane figure, nobody else is ever going to make him besides Todd. It looks like he holds that like he's got a death grip on Spawn. So
yeah, we'll pry it out of his cold dead hands for sure. Just like Spawn.
Cloud, waiting for a great Spawn figure. LOL, keep at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Rowdy Rowles is here. What's up, Rowdy? Thank you for being here. Bro, you got 5 rabbits. LOL, no Spawn. I've only got 3 Captain. No, okay, I technically have 4 Captain Carrots in this room. Okay. All right. Technically 4. One's unopened though. One is unopened. Since we're talking about me, I guess I'll go through my pickups real quick. So this wasn't this week. I actually didn't realize that I forgot to show this off till we went off the air last week. But I got my last figure from 9 to 5 Warriors. So this was, my Kickstarter came in for Wave 2 came in a few weeks ago, but this was the Big Bad exclusive. So I had to wait for Big Bad to ship it. Glow in the dark Commodore Crisps. So this is awesome. So 2 glow in the dark figures in Wave 2. So that's cool. And it fits like the whole like aesthetic of the line and everything, because I got the first issue of the comic. I got it with the Kickstarter, but I haven't got a chance to read it yet. But I just really like this line. So now I'm 9 to 5 Warriors complete. I've got all the figures, right? And the variants. So that's really cool. This is a fun line. And the only other thing I got this week was Grizzly. So it's basically a reissue, right? A repaint, but this is a fun figure. And the pure, like the size of the box and everything it comes with, I didn't realize like what the price point was, only 40 on this guy. When you're looking like somewhere else, and a regular Legend is 27 or 28 now. It's like the 40 doesn't seem that bad. Would you rather pay less? Of course. But I didn't have Ursa Major or anything like that. And I really like that this figure gives you the options, right? The different heads and whatever you want to do with it. All the gold, everything. I've got a review of this, unboxing review, whatever you want to call it, up on the channel. And I had a lot of fun making that video. I haven't done a review or anything in a long time. I had a lot of fun filming and editing that video, everything. So everybody, please go check it out.
I like the inner thoughts or like audience reaction audio over that. That was I liked it. Good choice.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Just David, what did he say? He was like, oh, he sent me a nice message. He was like, oh, you're welcome for helping you become more comfortable on camera so you can be more like yourself. Yeah. Way to make it about you, David. Way to make it about you. Yes. And that's why he's not here tonight. Okay. No. Oh, but you know who is here tonight? Gotta bring him up to the stage.
I'm late, but I'm here.
Hey, that's copyrighted. Okay.
Sorry.
Kenny, what's up, man?
Not much. So we went to see some friends who live about 2 hours away, and I clearly stated that I needed to leave at 7 p.m., which I did. However, I managed to stop at a Target on the way home. We stopped at 3 on the way. I went to 4 different Targets today to try to find haulathon stuff. Yeah, we managed to go to 4 different Targets today. No haulathon, not at a single one, not a setup, not one iota of haulathon at any of these Targets. So
I saw a picture on Instagram that somebody posted saying like, don't sleep on the stuff, because his first picture, the shelf was filled with all the haulathon stuff. They left and like came back and it was all empty except the Harry Potter figures. Those were still there. Little statue figures.
I don't want those.
No, I don't think anybody does, man. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why. But Kenny, so you tripped and accidentally ended up in a few Targets. But a nice road trip. Besides that, how's your week been, man?
Been good. Busy, but good.
Good.
Shelves are actually shelving back here, so things are doing all right.
Right. I really enjoyed the episode of the recap, like I always do. Everyone should go check that out if you haven't already. But Kenny, you got any pickups to show off from all those Target trips?
You would think, right? I didn't buy a single thing at any of these Targets. Carolina found a lot of Mario stuff though, so good for her. Not so much for me, but I did go and pick up a package. Rush was selling some Legends, as he posted in the group chat. So I did buy a couple of the Army Builder ones to add to the stuff. So I did get package from Rush, and he included a sticker. It's got this nice shiny sticker, yeah. So there's that. So some more like Hydra Troopers and some AIM Troopers, just because I need 65 of each of those.
Yep, it's in the handbook.
It is in the handbook. And then I got another Nightcrawler because I needed one for the Excalibur display. So some good stuff there.
So our shelves are never full enough, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, if you can see space, it's what are you even doing?
Then you're collecting wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like try harder, and then we did pick this up today. So little like RC Mario on a bike.
Nice.
Which will probably never actually be used for that potential, but it looks cool.
You gotta drive it off the roof, right?
Oh, now we're talking, dude. So yeah, my friends and I used to do that with RC cars. That's what it's like to grow up in Delaware, folks. You drive RC cars off the roof of your house. So just letting you
That
know.
was last year.
Yeah, I just did that. Actually, that's what I was doing all day today. If you're being honest.
That's actually why Kenny was late.
Yeah,
he got stuck in the gutter. He was trying to get it out.
I'm now wearing another boot. It was a whole thing now. And then I did print this. Again, I'm surprised that this even exists, but it does. So there you go.
Nice.
But that's it. That's what I get.
That's it. All right. Well, there was one amazing thing right there in that segment. But so before I forget, Alexi, you missed our whole episode about talking about our collection room count. Do you have a count?
I do. Yeah. I got a body count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not as extensive as y'all's body counts. I mean, have some self-respect. Yeah. Sorry, I'm totally unprepared for this.
Wow.
Yep. Except now I'm ready.
Okay.
So I totaled up everything, all figures, vehicles, everything, and I have 317 figures total in my collection. That's after selling recently about 100, and in the last 3 years I've sold about 200. So I was 1,000. Do you want to take a guess at which line of figures has the highest count within that 300?
I'm gonna guess Legends.
That's right. 145 Legends. So about half of my collection is Marvel Legends. Mafex is the second, which you probably could have guessed, but how many Mafex do you think I have? You can just round it off.
69.
A lot of purging, right?
Nice.
50.
I had about 69. Not even kidding. Nice. And I sold about 10 in the last month or 3. So now I'm at 58 Mafex. Pretty happy with that count. I think that gives me, a nice foundation to comment on Mafex and how they suck now. I also have, tied with 20 figures each are Jada Toys and SH Figuarts. And most of the SH Figuarts are Star Wars figures, actually. So, yeah. And then we've got some ties with 10 to 15, and that's third party or licensed and knockout figures. So that's your CT Toys, your Mess Toys, Superior Spider-Man back here, some third party stuff for Batman. So around 13 of those, but then also my DC Icons and my DC Universe Classics. I also have about 15 of those in the collection. And that's stuff that was kind of placeholders, or it's like things that they've never really made a figure of again. So we'll see where that goes. Probably going to get smaller as Mattel takes the license, which honestly I'm looking forward to. Mezco and NECA are tied at 12. That means I have just as many NECA as I do Mezco, and I got to be honest, I think I like the Mezcos better. Who could have guessed?
Yeah.
So in addition to the SH Figure Art Star Wars stuff, I also have some Black Series figures at 10. And then I have even fewer Amazing Yamaguchi at 5. And you want to take a guess how many, including this Spawn, McFarlane figures I have in my entire collection, including Spawn?
1. Just the
Spawn.
4.
I have 4. Okay. Yeah, 4 McFarlane toys. And then Marvel Select, I just have 2. And I have 3 of the HasLabs that they've released for Marvel Legends. So I counted those separate. That's Galactus, Giant Man, and the Sentinel. So in addition to that, though, I do have 4 vehicles. I have, I think it was, 2 Batmobiles, 1 Batwing from DC Collectibles, and I have the Ramen Toys Ramen Racer, because we didn't get the HasLab version of that. And then lastly, I have Dio pieces. So I like to build out displays and, have backgrounds and stuff to pose on. So I have 10 Dio sets, and that's just like a base Dio set. And then I didn't count how many like little accessories and stuff. So right now I'm building a Star Wars display. That's going to be Obi-Wan and Yoda fighting through the temple.
Nice.
What effect is that? Is that
This
Can of
is
Beans?
from No, it's similar to Can of Beams, which I think I actually have here. But this is from that 5K Toys, which we'll talk about later. Third-party weapons pack for the Winter Soldier.
Nice.
I don't know if you ever saw that. Pop up. This is the Can of Beams.
That's a nice
blood
effect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Oh, let's see here. I saw it pop up. Where'd he go? Bearded Builds is in the house. What it do, baby? What's up, Bearded? Let's see here.
So
based on your
guys' criteria, I have some Dio pieces. I only have 300 figures, but I also have vehicles and stuff. And the other thing that I forgot to mention is Lego. And Lego, I have 150 Lego minifigures and 5 complete Lego sets.
Nice. Are they like modern day Lego sets, or you have any from your childhood?
No, I don't have any. I forgot to count those figures. I don't have any like original Lego sets. These are all like modern stuff that we've picked up in the last like 7 to 10 years.
There's been one Lego set that I distinctly remember being like my favorite one growing up, and I've been eyeballing it like on eBay and Mercari, waiting to. I kind of want to pull the trigger because it's pretty affordable for an old Lego set to have it complete.
Is it a pirate set?
No, it's one of the like Egypt like explorer sets. It's like a medium-sized one. Yeah. It comes with like it's like a small little tomb, and it comes with the car and like 4 different characters. So like 4 different minifigures. So I'm gonna pull the trigger eventually, but then where the hell am I gonna put it? It'll probably fit on one of these floating shelves.
That actually brings up a good question. Like as a kid, what was like your favorite Lego stuff? So was like the Egyptian type stuff?
Mine was the castle stuff.
Same, Alexi. That's the knights and the castles and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of Lego. I think that was just the one I had the most fun like building and putting together. I had like a Navy ship or like a submarine at some point, and it stayed in the box in my closet, and I never put it together. I don't know where it went. For the life of me, I don't know where it went.
Somewhere.
Andrew, do you have a lot of Legos when we were growing up?
Not a whole lot. I had some though.
What was your favorite set?
I had the Gungan sub from Star Wars Episode 1.
Nice.
I still got it. It's in a box, kind of took apart, but I still have it.
Kenny, you weren't here in the beginning. Andrew did a lot of hard drugs right before we went live, so he's having a hard
I was listening in the
Super
car on
chat.
the way, and so I heard him do all the hard drugs. Yeah, you guys were actually live. You didn't know.
Shit. Whoops.
Not
Whoops.
again.
Andrew, clean your nose.
Not again.
All right, guys. So, before we get in to the main topic, right? Kenny, we wanted to pay some respects to the toy companies, the toy retailers that aren't with us any longer. So we've got this nice in memoriam that Kenny put together, and so KB Toys. I don't remember KB Toys, but I know that they were very popular. Everywhere else for everybody.
Oh, wait, you didn't have KB Toys?
I don't think we had one around here, did we, Andrew? Maybe in the mall.
Yeah, it was in the mall.
Yeah, it was really small though. I think
It's very popular up this way.
Yeah, same.
Some would say better than Toys R Us. Some, I don't know who. Some would say.
I've heard that. But they're gone.
It's definitely been said.
It's definitely been said. I'll say it right now. Shout out to Suncoast. I don't know if you're familiar. But, they had a nice selection of collectibles. A lot of movies.
Was it like a FYE type store?
Yeah, similar. Better.
Slightly less predatory.
Yeah, definitely.
Only slightly.
But yeah, this was a good one. This one I actually don't know, but David and Clevo mention it all the time.
Kitty City.
Oh man. We found a picture with like the gate down and everything. Just making
Do they let the kids out?
No.
It's like cosmic bowling. They just lock them in every day.
This one hurts.
Why did you get all the pictures of them like in the end days?
I know. I specifically, I because I saw this Toys R Us one, I went back and got new pictures of all of the closing. Initially, I wasn't doing that, but I don't want to see them in their glory. I want to see them.
I feel like it is important
to
point out that I miss the Toys R Us of like when we were kids, right? Not the Toys R Us right before it closed, when it was like everyone just hated working there. Everyone, like, it was just sad. Our local Toys R Us was awful before it closed. Like those last couple of years.
So you're saying they deserved it?
No,
they had it coming.
But if it came back, would it even be the same?
It's not. I'll tell you, the location that opened in Maryland, it's there. It's nice. It's not the same. It'll never be the same. Jeffrey just doesn't have the life in his eyes that he once did, you know?
Nope.
No.
It doesn't.
Years have been tough.
Yeah, this one people normally don't think about Kmart, right?
In there. Get a little pizza.
I remember our Kmart's toy aisles being like twice the size of Walmart's. Basically.
Yeah. Kmart's were good in the 90s. Ours had a cafe in it. You know, they hit the blue light special. I was getting a little iced tea.
Some of them like you'd have a Little Caesars in the Kmart.
Yeah.
That's where I got all my original biker mice from. Was Kmart.
Damn.
Sad.
I think you're right. Yeah. Memory unlocked.
Wow.
Gone but not forgotten. Just like David.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, do we need to bring that one up too? Yes.
Please.
I gotta do a lot of scrolling. There we go.
Yes.
Try, David. Sorry. We miss you, David. And we miss Toys R Us and all the wonderful places. But there are places to buy toys now, right? In person and online. So let's get our tier ranking ready. Let me share my screen here. I'm not going to share sound because there's probably ads because I refuse to pay for the premium version. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, there it goes. It's loading. All right. So, guys, we're going to go through and we're going to talk about each one of these retailers. And there's only 3 of us here, right? Oh, no, there's 4 of us. There's 4 of us. Never mind. If David was here, we'd have a tiebreaker, but we won't have a tiebreaker. But I'm sure we can come to some type of
we
agreement
won't disagree
on where to put each one of these.
The chat can be the tiebreaker.
No, not at all. There we go. And as we're going through, we can always move retailers around, right? We always move retailers around.
That's right.
After the fact, except when David gets here, everything's locked in from where he.
Yep, absolutely
can't move anything.
Right.
All right. So that's the only stipulation. So let's see. Yeah, Zion says Toys R Us is still at Macy's. Yeah, but it's not the same, Zion. It's not the same. It's just not the same. It's depressing to go into Macy's and a Toys R Us. Kenny was like tripping balls one day and swears to God he went in like a regular Toys R Us. It didn't happen. So.
I swear
I don't know
did.
what Kenny's talking about.
It really happened. True.
It didn't happen, kid. It didn't happen. So let's start with where do you guys want to start? Alexi, you haven't been here in a while. Which one you want to start with?
Well, do you guys want to warm up with something easy? Let's go with Ross.
Ross? Okay.
Is that not easy?
So what are we thinking
we
with
can
Ross?
do something else.
No, we can go with Ross. I feel like that's a pretty good measuring stick because it's not something that everybody has, right? And it's not something that normally carries. They don't get new toys, but it's where you go to find the good finds, the Ross finds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are we thinking? Andrew, where would you put Ross?
I think B. A B tier.
B. Like good finds. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, when you find what you're looking for, it's a good price, but they don't have everything you're looking for. So,
you end up going to like 4 different Rosses looking for something. You might not find it, but it's that magical feeling when you do. That all that money you spend on gas, money on the figures.
Yep.
Alexi, do they have Ross out there in California?
We do, and that leads me to my conversation point is not every Ross is stocked with what you want. Every Ross out here that I've ever been to, and I realize this includes my own personal luck, has been just ransacked, nothing, maybe like an Eternal figure and all, I'll think about Kenny, but other than that, there's nothing. So I would say that Ross is not B tier if we're incorporating like the ability to just raw dog up to the front door and like count on finding figures. Then I would say Ross is probably like C tier. And that doesn't mean C tier is bad. C tier is it's a give or a take. If something hits, then it's nice. But if it doesn't, then you're not like, what a surprise.
Okay,
yeah,
that's fair. Kenny?
I would agree with C tier because it really does depend. Some people probably have an A tier Ross. I have one that wouldn't even make this list. So I'm going to give it the C. Not the D. I'm going to give it the C.
Give it the D,
because it could be good. There's potential, but I am still waiting for that magical moment, And
I mean, they got a McFarlane exclusive, so they can't be that great.
Didn't they get 2?
They did. They did. That is a good point.
I think that might make it D tier.
I think it's a good place for people to go, especially if you're just looking for something, right? You could go there, find some random toy and be like, all right, this is what I collect now. And maybe that's how you start whatever line it is. All right. So, hey.
That's how you end up with thousands of figures instead of a few hundred.
Right? Yeah. It's not a good strategy, but it's a strategy.
It is.
It does happen. I think so. It's easy for me, dude. Like Ross is never gonna be S tier, right? But if I go into a Ross and I see something I've been looking for super cheap, that day it's A tier, right?
Yep.
But on every other like day when I go in there and it's like, oh, they've got some stuff, but nothing I need. I can agree with C because it's not D because it's not terrible because you're never going to be overpaying for anything at Ross. You're not going to shop for toys online or anything. So it can be like a good thrill of the hunt type thing too, right? Walking in the front door of a Ross can be exciting because you don't know what you're going to find, right? No.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a new toy? Or is it going to be a venereal disease? Who knows?
It's exactly
who knows?
Both of those have happened
Ross
to me, believe it or not, at a Ross.
Yeah, that's the fun. That's the fun part. All right, let's see. Andrew, you pick the next one.
About Ami.
Ami. Okay. All right.
I know nothing about him, so.
So you're gonna pick them. All right. Let's see. Let me move it right there. Okay, we'll move Ami down to the bottom. So we're talking Ami here. So I think that would fall into some Alexia expertise. I think I might have ordered one thing from Ami before, but honestly, any import sites I've placed pre-orders for, I usually place the pre-order and then forget about it until I get the reminder email that I need to pay for shipping, and they all just feel the same to me. So I don't discriminate.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. They all look the same to Justin. That's what we're taking away from that. Ami-Ami's good. I used Ami for a long time. It was consistently lower than a lot of other import site prices. When I say consistently lower, I mean that $100 figure on BBTS would be like $60 to $70 on Ami, and then you'd only be paying $20 for shipping. So I'm still coming in under like $25 from BBTS for import stuff. And that's like your Mafex, your anime, SH Figuart stuff, Figma, things like that. That was before these days. And so shipping now is probably going to cost you around $60 to $80 with all of the extra fees and taxes that you have to pay. It's not reflective of Ami. You know, if you can afford it, they still ship very quickly. They always have enough like pre-order window for people to get stuff. One thing that they do to combat the bots, which SHF Dragon Ball has a lot of bots that go after it to scalp. They only release bursts of stock. And so when that pre-order runs out, like maybe 100 figures, then they'll wait, and then they'll wait maybe like 12 hours, and then another burst of 100 figures will go up for pre-order so that people can circle back to it and try to get the next wave instead of just losing in seconds to all the people with bot orders. So I like really Ami a lot for that. Yeah. Now the downside to Ami is that they are just as much what's the word? They're kind of like a middleman or a broker. So they're still ordering this inventory from the distributor, like Mafex in Japan. So if you have pre-orders with them and they've ordered the inventory or the stock, they've spent their like bottom line money on it. And if you cancel enough pre-orders like in a row without saying anything, then they will ban you from the site because they don't play with like using their own company money to like, you know, move or acquire stock. So there is a downside if you like say you order something when you're drunk and you later you're like, I don't want to spend $150 on that. I changed my mind. And you just let it either the payment window close, or if you don't say anything at all, then they kind of like give you a strike. So there are negative things to it. So I would say overall, Ami is A tier. The prices have gone up, but that's not something that I can slight them for because the price of everything is going up. So
just don't need to be doing any drunk orders of stuff you don't want. You need somebody
Cheers
just
to
sitting
that.
there. Yes.
You chose.
Which reminds me, Kenny, I ended up ordering that snail shell demon girl after the recap the other night. So
Nice. From Ami Ami?
no, I ordered it from 5K Toys, which we'll talk about.
Nice. Kenny, do you have any experience with Ami Ami? Getting all the weeb shit I know you collect.
Yeah, I have a huge weeb shit collection, and I specifically get them from Ami. No, I've never ordered anything from Ami Ami. Actually, Plaza Japan is the only import site I've ever ordered from.
How much they pay you to say that?
Not enough.
It's the only import site I use. Andrew, have you ordered anything from Ami Ami?
Nope.
Nope. The only experience I've ever had has been good with the one thing I got from them. So I'm gonna have to refer to Alexi's ranking and put it up
maybe
here.
Maybe because you guys haven't heard or used of it much, it doesn't belong in A tier because it's obviously it's in the cut, so maybe we should lower it to B tier.
B tier? Okay.
Because Kenny only orders his imports from one place, so they've got, at least they're known.
Kenny only orders his imports from eBay. Right, Kenny? So
yes.
Kenny, you can pick the next one.
Wow. Let's go with let's go with Entertainment Earth. All right, let's hit one of the big dogs.
Okay.
Big dog.
All right, Kenny. What are your thoughts on Entertainment Earth?
I would give Entertainment Earth
the finger.
The finger, because fuck you. No, I would say a solid B. Okay, they're a B tier, and here's why. I get to spend $79 to get, which is, I mean, look, we all collect stuff. It's easy to get there, but do I need to force myself to get there every time? No, I should not. And I find myself not ordering from Entertainment Earth very much.
Wait. Please clarify. Why do you have to get to $75?
For free shipping.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that was a good point. I just you just have to buy stuff. Yeah. So for free shipping, you have to spend $79 typically.
Never leave the cave without it.
That's right. Now, where they do make up for that is around like Black Friday time. They do have some really good deals. Okay. So like this past year, I got a lot of good stuff, and it was like buy one, get one off the price, so they do make up for it in some ways, but I really find myself not going to them. They're like the last resort for me. And a lot of it has to do with shipping, because I can't just go and buy like one figure, right? Because then I'm going to pay half of that. And, it's going to be $12 to ship a G.I. Joe or a Legends figure, which is ridiculous. So for that's why you're at the B tier. Your shipping practices are not great.
Dude, I really dislike Entertainment Earth. It's like they have a bunch of stuff, but like you just said, I have to get up to $75 for free shipping. It's and even like when they do have those sales, it's like, oh, well, I still have to buy this much stuff to like and when like other things like Big Bad and Amazon are there too, it's like I just don't what last thing I tried to buy for Entertainment Earth, it was going to charge me like $20-something for shipping. It's like no.
Yeah.
I don't like it. As Kenny, you said you were saying A or B?
B.
B. Man, I would honestly put it in D. But that's just my take. That's just my take. Kenny's a B. I'm a D. Alexi.
So Entertainment Earth, they used to do this really cool thing where you could buy the whole wave and it would be at a slight discount.
Yeah.
And that was my experience with Entertainment Earth. There was a couple times, this is back in the days when you could like buy a whole wave to get the Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends used to do this thing where it was called a Build-A-Figure, and they would include parts to an actual large action figure in each of the releases for the wave. So if you got all of them, then you could build a bigger Marvel Legends figure. It was pretty cool. So I've done that before, but Kenny's right. Like, if I'm just going to order one $25 figure and they're like, nice, $15 shipping, I'm like, what the, why would you do that? It's almost as bad as Mezco. And I don't honestly, when you said Entertainment Earth, I was like, is that the one that stole everyone's money? But it's not. Just to be clear, it's not.
That was Dork Story, right?
My point is, like, it's not something that I think of off the top of my head. Like, oh, I need a figure. I better go check out Entertainment Earth. It's like it came up on the Google search as number like 12 after I've like scoured everything else. So I'm gonna say shipping is a big deal these days. So because of that, I'm gonna put it in C tier.
Okay.
It'll get you what you need, but at a cost.
Okay. Andrew, your vote will determine where this swings on the upward pendulum or the downward. What are you thinking as far as Entertainment Earth? What are your experiences, if any, or your thought process towards it? What's that been like?
So I never ordered from there, but it looks like their prices are comparable to normal retail. But it sounds like they've got terrible shipping prices. So I'm gonna say C tier.
Okay. I think we got 2 C's. That means Kenny's B and my D in the middle. Okay. I can live with that.
I'm good.
Entertainment Earth C. Right there. Okay. I guess I'll pick one. Let's go. Okay, let's go kind of I would consider something up there with Entertainment Earth as far as like in the zeitgeist as an online seller. Let's go Big Bad. Let's talk Big Bad Toy Store. And I've got to say, I know they've gotten a lot of bad press about like the tariff like charges, like, oh, we'll let you know how much we have to add on to it when it gets here on some of the stuff. I don't know, dude. I don't know what their logistics are behind the scenes and everything. So I'm not going to personally hold that against them because I'm not sure what's going on their end. But in my mind, where like Kenny says Entertainment Earth is the back of his mind as like a last resort, that's what I consider them as well. Big Bad is honestly something where it's like, oh, if I can't get it for like completely free shipping on Amazon, let me just go ahead and put in a pre-order in Big Bad. Big Bad's like that bookmark. Like, let me go ahead and at least put a pre-order on Big Bad so I know I'm going to get it. And if I find it somewhere else for cheaper or in person or before they ship it, then I'll buy it from there. But I know like Big Bad is all reliable. So in the pile of loot thing, $4 shipping on all your stuff that comes into stock, I'd say they're doing it right. They get other stuff. They get stuff that other companies like don't get in. You can get imports through them. There is a big markup, but like Alexi said, that shipping off the import sites now, it's looking like kind of more like the same price that Big Bad is charging you, or at least closer to it anyway. I think if anything's going to get, I think Big Bad is close to S tier, to be honest with you. It's between A and S for me. I'm going to say S just due to my experiences with them, just them being super reliable and competitively priced, and the pile of loot and everything. I'm going to say S tier on Big Bad. And we'll just go down the gambit. We'll go to Kenny next. Kenny.
All right. Yeah, I would say Big Bad has a lot to like, and I think you said all reliable, man. They're not the first place I check, but they're definitely on the list of places I will check, regularly. The $4 flat rate shipping is a great aspect. Pile of loot is the thing. I mean, that is the best thing for collectors to have available to them from buying from an online retailer. You can just span it out over however long, just put a bunch of shit in there, and then, you know, one day say, all right, let's ship 37 items and it's going to cost you $4. So I love that they have that. That's such a good thing to offer. Plenty to choose from. And like you said, you'll get the import stuff there. You'll get exclusive stuff there. Every company who sells an action figure has it on Big Bad. So as far as selection, yeah, I think they have the widest and best selection available. Prices are good. They have sales every now and then too. Yeah. And that always pans out, and that goes into that pile of loot thing. Like usually if I'm buying something there, it's because something was on sale, so I'll buy it, put it in the pile of loot, and then move on, and then just do that for a few months until, you know, a few things are in there. So I would agree with an S tier ranking. I mean, as far as like where you're gonna buy your toys and action figures, I think Big Bad just has all the right things in place.
And this stream is not sponsored by Big Bad, by the
Kenny
way.
is raking in all the ad revenue right now.
I would take that check.
He is
I'll
bought
take it.
off. Chat. He is bought off. Don't listen.
Yes.
Alexi,
and,
what are your
that
thoughts
out.
on Big Bad?
Well, speaking of chat, let's see.
culture.
There was a couple people that
Email.
wanted to talk, had a experience with Entertainment Earth, Zion Collectibles. I remember when Entertainment Earth was $39 for free shipping and had a lot of coupon/discount. Yeah, that was good times. John Compulsive Collector, sounds like a new name. Welcome, Compulsive Collector. Just checked, and my last order from EE was in 2010.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Impressive.
And then of course, you know, everyone glazing BBTS. You're not wrong. BBTS is awesome. The sales, I was trying to think of things because you said like S tier, and I was like, are they S tier? Like they're still kind of expensive, and they still do mark up the price on all their items, but you're really paying for the security. Like Rowdy Riles said, their customer service is unrivaled. I have here Mezco, Dr. Doom, and my original one had a knee pop off. And let me tell you something, Red. It was actually my fault. And BBTS replaced it. And no questions. I just sent everything back. So they are goated. And I think IMG Trejo said that. Pile of Loot is goated. Kenny said that Pile of Loot was goated. I've used Pile of Loot. So, and you know what? They do Big Bad Workshop. So they're encouraging like independent stuff.
Yeah,
So
think about that.
I've talked myself into BBTS being S tier.
Yeah.
As
Z-Man
long as
says international customers, they do good for
international. Brian Merchant says BBTS sucks for imports. Great for domestic. I think Brian Merchant means sucks for imports because they're so expensive, and that's the big drawback is they really mark up the imports. So is that I don't know. Does S tier mean there's nothing bad to say about them? Because I don't think anyone can take that on this list.
No, I think in my mind it's S tier for me just because I haven't had a bad experience for them. And also you said some of these sites, like they'll be like, hey, you got to stop canceling pre-orders. We're going to ban you. BBTS is like, yeah, cancel as much as you want, I guess.
We know you're broke, buddy. Go ahead and cancel.
Yeah. It's just, to me, when it's like, oh, at least I've got my pre-order on Big Bad and everyone uses Big Bad and it's got the pile of loot, I think it's just, it can't really get much better than that. When they're at the top of my mind as far as everything and the prices are increased a little bit, you're going to pay a little bit more, but look at the money you're saving on shipping. So it usually evens out if you play the game right. That's why I say S tier.
And also, they do have those gems like you guys mentioned earlier in IMG Trejo. When stuff goes on sale, they have those seasonal sales. Sometimes you can get an import for like dirt cheap. So, yeah. All right, I'll give it S tier.
S tier for Super 7 sales, right? Andrew, what's your experience with Big Bad? Big Bad Toys. Not sponsored.
No. No, it's been good so far. I mean, I've never really had any issues with them. A lot of times I like to just go on their window shop just to see what they've got. You know, I don't buy from their lot, but it's always been good.
Nice. Well, if so, don't take anything we said into consideration with our ranking. Where would you put them on the list?
I'd probably agree with S tier, or at least a solid A+.
Nice. So we're gonna put Big Bad at S tier. I think that gives us a good measuring stick too, right? We've got an S, a B, and 2 C's, so we kind of know like what the agenda kind of is. We can use those to measure everything else. We can move stuff around as we go, right? So Andrew, we're going back down to you. No, we did Alexi first, right? We let Alexi pick first. So yeah, let me move Alexi down to swap y'all. There we go. Alexi, what's up next?
Let's see. So we've done, can you scroll up a little? What have we done? We've done 2 of the big dogs. We've done Ross. We've done an import dog. You guys, let's go to personal sales. Let's go to eBay.
Oh, Evil Bay.
Yeah. So are we basing this off of a place to sell and buy, or just to buy figures?
I was thinking just buying, but it is part of the platform is selling. So I think you can work that into like your personal ranking though, because that is part of their platform.
Okay. eBay, man, I would give it a C tier because same thing. Sometimes you can hit a lick and sometimes you can get raked over the coals. And I think that falls in line with Ross. You can look at the SH Figure Arts Goku Genki Damatsuri version where it's the manga Super Saiyan. Like it was an $80 figure. It's on there for like $400. I'm fighting battles right now on Mercari to try to get scalpers to give me a better price. And I think eBay is known for scalpers. That's why it's called Evil Bay. So maybe not even scalpers, maybe just people who are jacking up the price on something that's older, you know, not necessarily got scalped, but it's a rough go of it. And sometimes if you can talk people down, then it works and you can do well. But sometimes, you know, you get kicked in the nuts.
All right. So you saying C?
C
C for
tier.
eBay? Okay. All right. We'll work our way up. Andrew, your experiences with eBay and where would you put it on this tier ranking list?
Well, I've never really bought any figures from eBay.
Have you sold anything on eBay?
No.
No? No. Well, count yourself lucky. It can be a nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, unlike Mercari, you can't really guarantee that you're actually getting what you're paying for.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So.
Right.
Yeah, probably either C or D.
Okay.
Possibly.
Ooh, I like it. Even lower.
Because there's no guarantee.
You worried about like maybe getting scammed or something like that, like getting a crappy figure, it's not in the right condition. Are you leaning more towards C or D?
I'll just go with C since I've never had any experience with them.
Okay. All right. Kenny.
Yeah.
How much do you love eBay?
I kind of do love eBay, actually.
You're being sarcastic.
I mean, I've been on eBay since day one, you know. It's there, everything is there. I get it. Some people, but I can't blame eBay as much as I can just blame the people on eBay. You know what I mean? It's like anything in
eBay doesn't scout people, people scout people.
That's right. As Ed Chinchilla has come to tell us, people are assholes, you know. So,
this is true.
Just the baseline there. Yeah, so I mean, I think I'd be at a B. You know, it's not like great, but it's middle of the pack. Everything's there. It's a good last resort. But I've also bought a lot of my stuff, my figures on eBay. So I mean, I do find it to be a good resource. So
okay,
I'm gonna be I'm at a B.
That's fair. I'm torn.
But I would suggest going over to Whatnot. Now you can go to my Whatnot for a $5.
How many sponsors do you have, Kenny? Oh God. I didn't even put Whatnot on here. I've never used it. But so with eBay with me, I'm kind of torn because I've had a couple bad experiences and just I don't really like the interface. I think I really like Mercari. I think me liking Mercari as much as I do has made me like eBay even less than I already did, if that makes sense. Just the way it works and the interface and everything. But you can find some gems on eBay, but typically I think it's just so much more popular that it's so much harder to find those good deals now on something because it gets scooped up so quick. And half the time it gets scooped up and you see the exact same item relisted again 5 minutes later from a different seller for twice as much. And make you want to rage a little bit. I think I can agree with C because I don't think I can put it in D because you can't necessarily blame eBay for anything except the seller, the fees, but eBay and Mercari, they both have, I think, equal amounts of fees. I guess my vote's for C again. My vote's for C. Kenny's at a B, Alexi's at C, and Andrew's at, let's call it a D+ / C-. So I think B's not B, C's fair. C's fair for eBay. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. That was Alexi, right? So Andrew.
eBay, yeah.
Andrew, where are we going next?
What about Ollie's?
Ollie's? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ross's cousin. We'll go with Ollie's next. So, Andrew, what are your thoughts on Ollie's and where would you put it on this tier ranking list?
I think I might have to go with a C. Only because, so one, they got good prices, but they hardly get anything new in. It's always the same stuff. So you're always walking in trying to find something new, but they always have the same shelf warmers.
The same 2 Star Wars figures. But you can get the entire Eternals wave for like $5, Andrew.
I know, right?
Okay. And that still has a Build-A-Figure. Okay. So there's value, right?
I mean, I got this from Ollie's. So
okay, yeah.
Little Emperor, yeah.
You can find some gems every now and then, right? But you think it's right there with Ross?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexi, what are your thoughts on Ollie's? Do you have any Ollie's out there?
So we actually don't have Ollie's on the West Coast that I'm aware of. Well, we definitely don't have Ollie's in the Bay Area.
They just do Ollie's.
Yeah, and we just do Ollie's. We have a 50/50 down the street. And on the corner we have a Crooked Grind, but we don't have any Ollie's. Yeah. I think I agree with Andrew because it sounds like, from what I've seen online and people talking about it, it is like a very hit or miss. Is it like a variety of stuff regardless? Is it, like Ross will have housewares and they'll have like toiletries and then they'll have toys and clothes.
I think overall Ollie's always has like more of a selection than you would find at a Ross. They're generally like bigger stores, usually, in my experience.
Okay. Then I'd be willing to give Ollie's a B tier.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Kenny, you love Ollie's, right?
I got an autograph from legendary Hall of Fame baseball player, Orioles legend Brooks Robinson at an Ollie's. So, I mean, that's S tier material right there. But as far as the store and the toy selection, it's probably more of a D tier for me. But it's the same thing. Like, sure, there could be good stuff there. If I make a trip out to an Ollie's, like, I maybe once a year will go to one. I'm generally like probably buying stuff other than toys there. Good for cheap snacks. But we're not here to talk about snacks. We're here to talk about toys. So, yeah, I'll go with C.
Oh, here's something I just remembered. Something that might give it a leg up because it's toy adjacent. Ollie's does have a comic book section for cheap comics as well. So
I think that puts it above Ross then.
yeah. So here's the thing: Ross gets stuff more often. Well, Ollie's the Ollie's craze was crazy when they started getting action figures and everything, and you felt like you were finding everything for arguably better prices. Well, I don't know. It's right there at the same prices as Ross. It just depends. But and Ollie's got like the Fortnite boat in for like it was like 15 or 20 bucks. I think Ollie's has had bigger hits than Ross. But Ross got the McFarlane Batwing like 60. I don't know. And the comics. I feel like I've got to put Ollie's B because I feel like Ollie's has to be above Ross. So I'm at B. Andrew, you were C? Alexi, what were you?
I'll go B.
And Kenny?
I was at C.
C?
Still are?
Do we let so we're tied.
If I can include the Brooks Robinson experience, I can go to a B, but
do you want to go B, Kenny, or do you want to let the chat vote?
Let the chat vote.
Let's see what the chat has to say.
Okay. All right, chat. We're gonna move on to the next one, right? While you guys vote, and then we'll come back. But for now, I'm gonna put Ollie's in C, and everyone will vote if it moves up to a B. Okay, so just put Ollie's in B or C in the chat, and we'll come back and check. Okay. All right. So, Kenny, let me scroll down for you. Who's next, man? We got some big hitters left.
We do. You know what? Let's go to one of these big box retailers.
Okay.
And let's start with the D tier Walmart. That's it. That's all I have to say.
That's all I got to say. Hold on. I missed the joke.
That's all I have to say about that.
Exactly. Yeah, let's do Walmart, and it's not a D tier, but it's not good either. It's okay. So solely focusing on toy selection, they actually do have a decent toy set of aisles, right? So they do have a good selection. They're a big box retailer, so lots of stuff will get there. They get exclusives. That's part of the problem. Secondary like collector area that is niche somewhere in the video game aisle sometimes, or just on a back wall randomly that you'll never find. So maybe the planning isn't good. But prices are on the right side. I mean, you get good deals on stuff, sales for sure. My issue often comes to the exclusive stuff, specifically the Marvel Legends. Now, the last several haven't been an issue. They've all lingered, and you can probably still buy the last like 4 Marvel Legends exclusives at a discount. But there was a time, and I'm specifically talking about Lizard, I guess, that was one of those hard ones to find. And I never see these figures hit the shelves. I don't have a lot of Walmarts near me. I don't spend a lot of time at Walmart. I mostly try to avoid this. But occasionally I will pop in. And a few years ago, I would probably make more trips trying to find these exclusives, but it just seems like sometimes they have issues. Oh, and then I guess this past year with the exclusives, there was like all the cancellations of stuff, right? Like people put in like, Spider get canceled on me, and then Crystal Ball was hard to find for a lot of people. Lorenz, I'm talking to you. It just like frustrating as far as those retail exclusives go. Now, some people would counter that and say like Target is worse, but in my experience, I never have an issue with Target. So my issue solely lies with Walmart. All that to say that I am probably still going to put them in. I think I would still go C tier for this. Like it's good, but just like Entertainment Earth has the selection. It's just some of the practices are what put it a little bit lower.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get what I have to say about Walmart off my chest, and then I'll go down to Andrew. I hate Walmart. I worked there for almost 10 years. They're terrible. Andrew, I don't think there's been our two closest Walmarts to us, right? I don't think there's been a Marvel Legend on the shelf like in probably over a year at this point. It's been terrible. You can find some stuff every now and then. So I guess it's like the whole Ross or Ollie's experience. You walk in, you don't really know what you're going to find. But at least with them, you know that, oh, well, they should have the newest stuff in, but they just never do, right? Even when I would try to order toys to get more in, it's like the waiting period is so long because of bad company practices. And what pushes me over the edge, just like Kenny said, Walmart.com. I have had them cancel almost every single exclusive I've ordered on drop day. Like the minute it's dropped, I could get my order in. You wait months, it gets pushed back, and canceled. I've never had that problem with Target since we switched to having like a red card that eliminated any issues with Target pre-orders with me and my wife. I put Walmart D tier just due to personal bias, to be honest with you, and the way Walmart.com sucks the life out of everything. And Walmart as a building feels like it sucks the life out of you when you walk in.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I walk in, and I never worked there. The lighting is weird.
Yeah, and so with this thought process, much like with Ross and Ollie's, with Walmart, you never know, are they going to have something or not when you walk in the door? But what makes Walmart worse than them is it's supposed to have it on the shelf. There's a tag for it, and it's still never there. So I say D tier. Andrew?
I'm thinking C.
C. Because you love it. You love Walmart.
So the prices are average. But
yeah, retail. Yeah.
Like every single Walmart should have the same stock, no matter what. But Walmart's just suck compared to the others.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go 30 minutes down the road and get a better stock than the one that's 5 minutes down the road. So that's.
You're talking about the one out in Greenville, White Horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot better. I mean, I give them a C for pricing, but they end up in a C because of their stock.
Fair. That's fair. Alexi, didn't you have? I think you had like a really bad personal experience with Walmart a few years ago, right?
Walmart gets a D for me, and I won't speak on it further.
Yeah,
a couple of years ago, the Walmart here in the Bay Area, I was there looking for the Black Panther wave because I got 3 Hatutsaradze to flank my Black Panther, and security like came in and tried to catch me in the act of like stealing. And I was like, I'm looking to buy these figures, idiot. So that's not the reason that I think that Walmart deserves a D. Walmart earned the D all on their own, not just the tip from me. So Walmart D, but I did want to revisit our chat vote for Ollie's, and it looks like a pretty resounding C.
Yeah.
You know, Brian Merchant said really cheap trade paperback comics. Cloud Foxwell gave it a C. IMG Trejo did not ever go into a Ollie, so they said B, but you know, not as abundant. Cloud mentions again, bargain bin. John who's doing it as hard as he can, is giving Ollie's a C.
Do we need to play? We need to play John's clip, right?
I hope you can see this because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Yeah, and that's doing the C, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Christopher Allen says D- because I don't have one. So hey,
That's
Christopher
fair,
Allen,
Chris.
thanks for chiming in, and we always love to see you. Ollie C, I don't have one in Southern California, so I'll be nice since I wish we had one. Damn, Zion, a C is nice. That's Southern California for you. So it looks like Ollie stays in the C category.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. So with Walmart, saying D. Andrew says C. Kenny?
Yeah, I mean, I said C, but I'm comfortable with D. It can go straight to the D.
You Walmart.
Take the D, Walmart.
Take D. All right. Whose turn? Is it my turn? Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Our way up. Let's see here. In honor of Cloud, I saw Cloud said something in the chat. Or no, not that one. Not that one. Where'd you say it, Cloud? Scroll up.
Walmart hate.
Justin has the I worked there. It's terrible viewpoint of Walmart that I have of GameStop. So in honor of that, Cloud, we're gonna go to GameStop next. Yeah. So, a lot of people hate GameStop, and they are a terrible business, terrible to their employees, terrible work practices. I honestly kind of like it's
when people are terrible.
going and checking GameStop because you have like your $5 monthly coupon and that pays itself off throughout the year and everything. And they do have clearance sales at some point in the year and everything. So GameStop hasn't been awful for me. I would honestly put GameStop at a B just due to my personal experiences. I don't like the app or the online website, but I haven't had like a problem with a lot of cancellations or anything like that. I just don't like how hard it is to nothing's ever in stock on the app, it seems like. But I found some pretty good deals. Now, they're depending on where you are, their retail in GameStops has like skyrocketed for some people in some states, from what I've heard. Ours is still pretty reasonably priced on their normal stuff. It's around retail. So I would say B, just because the deals, the clearance, the monthly coupon, if you pay for the pro membership, and yeah, so that's all I got to say about that. Kenny?
Well, GameStop once liked and commented on one of my posts, so that's tier material for me. No, that was good, but I can be bought. Yeah. However,
I only buy my.
I only buy my figures from GameStop. Each month, I get a $5 coupon, and you could too.
Use code Encounter Culture.
I will say though, their returns are a pain in the ass. Like nobody who works there knows how to process the returns, and that's no fault of their own. I'm sure that is a company training issue, but it seems to be very consistent at each location I've ever tried to return something. Other than that, pre-orders I've had good experience with. You do get the $5 coupon, which is nice. Comes in handy when I remember to go that month. Selection's usually pretty good. A lot of them are closing down though. Like in my area, I had 3 targets. Target folks. You
How
can
many
get a
GameStops did you have?
Save you 5%. We had 3 GameStops. 2 of them have closed down in the last 3 months. So now I'm down to 1, which just so happens to be the worst one of the 3. Somehow that one survived. It's okay. The stuff that I go there at least once a week, so it can't be that bad, right? Justin, would you give it B?
A B. Yeah, I think it's mid.
I think I'm at a B as well.
All right. Andrew?
Well, there was that one time I pre-ordered something, and then they canceled it, say they didn't have it in stock. And then I go to the local GameStop, and they had it sitting on the shelf. So there's that.
Yes, they meant they didn't have it for you, Andrew.
Yeah. So that, just drops them in tears. But at least they had it in stock on the shelf.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. They do offer the $5 coupon if you're a member. I'm not a member.
And you do earn points with every purchase towards like more coupons and stuff you can cash in on. Forgot about that.
Yep. I would probably give them a B if they didn't cancel my pre-order. I think I was going to go C.
C? Okay.
Yeah,
that's
everybody's
fair.
getting C's today, so
Everybody, just half the list is going to be in C tier.
Let's get degrees and also sell you tools, I guess. I don't know.
Alexi, what are you thinking with GameStop?
Andrew doesn't know it, but I was psychically influencing him to choose C because GameStop, and I'm with you, Cloud. Well, Cloud probably thinks it shouldn't even be on this list. But I personally,
there's a specific category she offered.
Yeah.
Is there an option to put GameStop in the set it on fire rank? That is what S tier should have been. But we love BBTS, so it's not. GameStop is for me hit or miss. Again, like I've gotten 1000 Toys Master Chief from GameStop on sale for like $85, and that was just because of the location I went to, and I just happened to walk in at the right time. I just recently, talking about import sites, had to order an SH Figuarts Jujutsu Kaisen figure from GameStop because they had it for a flat $100, and it's one of those figures where it's going for crazy on the aftermarket. It sold out right away, and I don't want to pay for the shipping from an import site. So again, GameStop, save my bacon. So I think that gives it a C for me, because if you're trying to trade anything in, they give you like poo water, as my buddy Lorenz would say.
Boo-boo water.
Boo-boo water. And so I think they deserve a C. Like, yeah, you can get some stuff from there, but I don't ever want to go in there. Like, if I'm there, it's because like the mall is shutting down otherwise.
That's fair. That's fair. And Cloud has her definite opinions about GameStop, and Daniel S in the chat. That's exactly why they suck. I was a manager at GameStop, and they stopped sending us the collectible pre-orders and burned a whole community of collectors. You know what? Just for respect from respect to Cloud, respect to her, and the rest of the chat seems to not be fans of GameStop either. So I'm going to err with Alexi and Andrew and take my vote down to a C as well.
Damn.
So screw you, GameStop. Okay. You're lucky you're not D tier. And we have a $6.16 super chat from John Morrissey. Thank you so much, John Morrissey. Eek, I'm late. I'll just say that Justin is my favorite, right after Kenny, Andrew, Alexi. Well, thank you, John Morrissey. That was the nicest thing you have ever said to me. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Oh, what can I get you? Let's see. There we go.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
So nice. So nice. Also, Kurt K is in the chat. What's up, Kurt K? Said boo-boo water. I thought I heard blue water, like toilet water.
No,
Kurt,
guys, blue water is the vegan version of blue milk in Star Wars.
We have someone arriving late, guys. None other than David, Evan, and Smith. David.
All right, thanks for showing up, everyone. You can find me at Your Boys Got Toys on Instagram. We had a great show. Everyone have a good night.
I'm glad you announced your name because I could barely recognize you. It's been so long since I've seen you.
Who let this unhoused person sneak into the room, guys?
Alexi, you missed last week when I received the only legitimate trivia trophy that's ever been given.
Wow.
So I just want to make sure I brought it tonight so that you could see it if you showed today.
That's
yeah,
very impressive. As we all know, it's a choice to be here. So
we do know that.
I'm glad that you chose to show that off. It's a very nice trophy, David.
Isn't it? Isn't it though? Is this where the Toy Sluts and Basic Bitches are? Were you guys like?
That's right.
Where are we at? What's going on? What did I miss?
You've come to the right place, David. You now have to go back and give us your ranking for each of the things we've already ranked, just to see where you land on those.
We don't. I thought we don't do tier ranking. I thought that's.
Well, we do.
Oh no. Now
This
we
one-
do nothing but tier ranking, David.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That was what the meeting was all about. We had a meeting before the stream, but you weren't here to vote. So.
Oh,
it's okay. It's okay. David, you doing all right?
Yeah, got out of work 5 minutes early, so
nice.
Raced home so I can join because I don't want to miss a night. It's a choice.
Well,
when you miss a night,
That was early for you. Oh.
Yeah.
Have you had time to duct tape the piece of my broken ring light to your working ring light?
No, I have it tucked over there by one of my diodes.
By the trash can.
Yeah, I saw that last week. You sent him a piece of your ring light so that he can plant it and then grow another ring light, and that's how. And then they'll be the same ring light, right?
And he's gonna send it back to me as a full working ring light along with my Kubo heads. So it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect, guys. But David, we are ranking shit, right? So you can see right here, we've got a wonderful, wonderful list already. With nothing in A tier yet. Nothing in A tier. So let's see here.
What's B tier? What's that?
Ami Ami.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Figured. Let's see here. Red X Omac 5. I wish YouTube would just let people like go by their normal YouTube name and not their @ funny how you guys hate GameStop, but in Canada, it's the best place to go. Oh.
So wait, is EB Games the same?
Sorry about
I'm confused about the EB Games thing.
I don't know. I thought that was like GameStop in Canada.
Yeah.
I think that just a lot of things are better in Canada. I think that's a fair statement.
These days, definitely.
Compared to the US,
You know why GameStop's still great in Canada? Because you guys have healthcare.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about it. So David, we'll let you go next, right? Since you're just sitting here.
Well, let's see if he has anything to say about what we've got so far.
Yeah.
Quick,
Okay.
briefly. That's not his strong suit, but
I'm curious as to how BBTS landed at S tier.
That's
How did that happen?
They've got a huge inventory. Their customer service is phenomenal. They have sales quarterly. What else did we say?
Pile of loot.
Option.
$4 flat rate
Cheap
shipping.
shipping. Yeah.
They're always that backup, just old reliable. You can put a pre-order in with them in case you can't get it like in person, and you just add it.
That's what it was. They're reliable, David. We were talking about that while everyone was here about how reliable they are.
Yeah.
Well, that's ironic. So okay, we'll go with that, and then Ami Ami, which I imagine is Weeb source material.
Yes.
And then Ross, Entertainment Earth, eBay, Ollie's, and GameStop are all C tier, and then Walmart is D tier. Okay, I can kind of guess why all that landed where it landed. eBay, I'm kind of a little surprised because eBay.
I tried to
feel
give
like
it a
eBay
higher
just
ranking.
holds the sellers and buyers accountable. And like you can usually track everything.
Yeah.
So
well, we can do some moving around as we go, right? Maybe if everyone can agree.
So we did use the chat for a tiebreaker because again, We only had the reliable co-host here. So now we have an odd number, but the only tiebreaker that we needed to use was Ollie's. And
I don't even have Ollie's, so I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not putting my 2 cents.
You
on
wouldn't
that.
have
Not
been
many
any
of
help
us did.
anyway.
That's why. Yeah.
So I can't say I disagree with any of this. Kenny and I have had a lot of conversations about GameStop. So, and I think that's the one you guys just did, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
So, all right, I'm caught up. I don't disagree. Continue.
Okay. All right. So David, we'll let you pick the next one. Can you see it on your screen now?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna throw Amazon out there.
Oh, big dog. All right, David, what are you thinking about? Where are you thinking about putting Amazon? What are your opinions?
My opinion, I use Amazon a lot, and I usually will pre-order on Amazon because, like, if in the time that the pre-order is active, prices fluctuate, I will always get it for the lowest price that it's ever listed. And usually they notify me for the most part in advance when stuff moves up. So I would put it pretty high. I would maybe put it in A tier.
Okay, we don't have an A yet. Okay.
A for Amazon.
Kenny's doing a lot of sponsorships tonight, David. He's been by next
He
week.
only buys his imports at one place.
He's gonna have a jacket with all like his different sponsors' logos on it by next week.
It's like a NASCAR thing, but
Yeah.
just for toy stores. Yeah.
Love that. Love that for you.
Alexi, David says A for Amazon. What are your thoughts?
I don't like Amazon. Amazon is always a last resort for me, but I understand its availability and convenience. But I do try not to support Amazon. That being said, I have a $75 gift card, and I will be ordering figures from Amazon because that's what I got for my birthday. So I'm gonna put it in B tier because my own personal spite, but I understand why people would say it's an A tier. I absolutely think it should not be an S tier because we did have a huge swap problem for the windowless packaging for a while from Amazon, and it still persists. So
Even with
I
the
think
windows.
A tier is as high as it should be considered, but I think it belongs in B tier.
Okay. Andrew?
So I think I'm gonna go with A tier.
Yes, Andrew.
Because the availability of stuff is pretty good.
Yeah.
Shipping's not too bad. Sometimes you get it for free. But their customer service isn't the greatest sometimes.
Nah, well, it's a robot.
Other than that, yeah. Other than that, it's not too bad. So I think I'll go with A.
You do have the option for Prime memberships too to get free shipping on everything. That should be noted, right?
There's also a lot of things that are overnight shipping options, which can get stuff to you very quickly. So, like for me, who customizes a fair amount, sometimes I need to get a figure to tear it apart. So I can get some stuff overnight from Amazon, which is really great too.
Okay. Kenny, what are you thinking for Amazon?
Yeah, I mean, business practices aside, it's A tier for sure. I mean, it's my first stop. You know, like if I'm pre-ordering something, if I'm ordering something,
Another ad read.
Yes, Kenny.
You can use my stores for 10% discount. No, I should really set all these stores up.
Kenny, weren't you at Jeff Bezos' wedding?
Yeah. Just the sheer convenience factor, selection. I mean, as far as like, and the fact that I don't have to go to a physical location and deal with another human being, I like that. A tier. I would say A tier.
Woo! Okay. My vote would be for B. Just I don't like Amazon. I just don't, and they don't care about anything. But there is availability and everything. But they have a problem with shit selling out so quick. like pre-orders just going like that and stock going like that. I would say B just because I have a bias. I don't like Amazon, but I'm outvoted. And Amazon is going straight to A. Me and
Amazon spent that marketing money. Kenny is bought and paid for. And you said you guys went out to dinner in your new car tonight?
That's right. It's a Tesla.
From Amazon.
So whose pick? My pick was GameStop, right? Before Amazon?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
David just did Amazon.
All right. So Alexi, you're up.
All right. Let's take it now that David's here. Let's take it around to the weeb shit, because I know he'll have lots to say. So I'm gonna go with Hobby Search. Hobby Search is, and this is going to be relying on customer service. Again, David, you missed the whole discussion about tariffs and how much it costs to ship a figure and how it's not even worth it anymore to order from an import site. But if you have the money, you can get it faster, and so on and so forth.
So F tier for all import sites?
Hobby Search was kind enough to cancel all of the pre-orders that I had like slotted up or on deck, because one of them, the price for the figure was literally double what the actual figure was because of all the shipping costs. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to pay this. And they're like, it's okay. We understand. We can get rid of your other pre-orders. And that was, in my opinion, amazing customer service, even though they were just trying to get rid of a cheap loser American. So I think they go in B tier as well. Also, because we don't have many other import buyers in this forum, maybe all of the import sites are going to go to B tier.
So they're B tier because they released you from the responsibility of being a customer for them?
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
And that was a favor to me. Yes.
Thank you for not making me buy this.
Yeah, exactly. But other than that,
They're
you know,
great
prices
place to shop because they let you off the hook for shopping with them.
Exactly.
Got it.
For
Okay.
being a flake,
Sure.
and as my son Kenny knows, I'm a huge flake. So
Yeah.
Okay. David, where would you rank Hobby Search Japan in all of your experiences with them?
In all of my experience with them, I'd put them on F tier. I wouldn't.
we don't have an F tier. Guess you didn't read the directions.
Oh, I thought it was just if you scrolled a little more, it was under the D tier. No,
No, there's nothing under Walmart, David. Walmart is the
there's
very
nothing.
bottom.
It's in the basement. Okay.
Don't bother looking under the D, David. There's nothing.
I would
there.
never ever shop import site because of tariffs and shipping, and it's generally weeb shit anyway, so I would never utilize it, so I would never shop it. So I'd rank it pretty low because they're not doing anything to make me want to shop it. So D tier.
Just to chime in, that is something that we said about Amiyami, that they were going to be A tier, but not everyone had heard about them. And David makes a good point. If they're not marketing to niche collectors like David, then maybe they don't deserve to be so high up.
Can we clip that David made a good point?
Okay.
And then
Nope. Hold on.
use it every week?
We've already passed.
I don't know, David. I feel like that's making my chats act up again.
Wrong. D tier in the basement.
Okay. Andrew, do you have any thoughts?
No thoughts.
No
Nothing.
thoughts. David, you
No.
weren't here. Andrew's lost his voice doing a lot of hard drugs before we went live.
Oh
So,
wow! I wasn't invited.
It was a real Keith Richards situation.
Intense.
Kenny, do you have any experience with Hobby Search, or what are your opinions?
I buy my
about what
imports from
David's-
Plaza Japan. You can
That's PLAZAJAPAN.com.
That's right. Use discount code. No. Yeah, again, I've heard good things. It's always recommended. However, I have not found a need to utilize such recommendations. So, yeah, I would say it's good enough for. I don't see. It's like a C for me because look, it's the best I can do for you. I don't know what you want to hear from me. ClosetJapan.com.
I've got to say, like David does bring up a point. Like I've used Omni, right, for like one time. A couple of these other import sites I've used, I've never used Hobby Search. I've never had a reason to. So I think I'm not at the D with David. I'm not at the B with Alexi. I think I would go C. My vote goes C. So I think by majority and average, it goes C.
So then, like Cloud said, shouldn't eBay jump up by 1 at least? Because we use
I
it
feel
more?
like with your vote, and I could be swayed to B. I think eBay can go to B. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Thanks.
Let's check.
But Entertainment
Brian
Earth
Merchant
can
says
choke. It can kick rocks.
You're damn right.
Yeah. We didn't have much nice to say about Entertainment Earth. Well, I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay,
It can go the way of
not nearly as
Dorkside.
bad as you think. Yeah. Brian Merchant, the price matching of third-party sellers and other retailers on Amazon and Walmart can be infuriating. Yeah, those fluctuating prices. John says thank you, David. I'm not sure for what, but he just says thank you. Let's see here. So who's next? Let's see. Andrew. Let me scroll down for you. What do you want to pick from next?
Where do you buy your hard drugs?
Yeah, Kenny, where's your? You said what?
His name's Tony.
Other people, Macari.
On Macari, got it. Okay.
All right, we're going Macari, the eBay like seller. Andrew, where would you put Macari and why?
Well, above eBay, just because I like the I don't know, figure out words. Just knowing that you got what you paid for, because once you get it, then you can say, all right, this is the product that I bought. So now you can actually pay, the seller.
Yeah, they hold the funds, right?
Yeah.
The funds are you pay, but Macari holds it until you approve the purchase after getting it, and then the seller gets it. Right?
Yep.
Have you had any bad experiences on Macari?
None yet. So I think I'm gonna go with A tier.
B? Okay. That makes sense because it's like eBay. Did you say B or A?
A.
A? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
I object.
Just because you have more reliability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We'll go down for me. I've got nothing but I almost said I've got nothing but nice things to say about Macari. I prefer Macari over eBay a lot. I like the interface a lot. I like it's a easy to use offer system, messaging back and forth and everything. I like that they do kind of look out for the buyer. That can lead to they look out for the seller. They can lead to a buyer. I don't know. There can be potential like, oh no, I didn't get it type of thing. I think Alexi almost experienced something like that. I've had one experience where someone shipped me the wrong item on purpose, right? Trying to just slip one by. And there's some different scams out there that you have to stay aware of, but that's also the kind of scams you could find on eBay too, right? It's just going to happen. I do prefer Macari over eBay. It's still not a perfect system. Nothing's ever going to be when you're dealing with, personal buyers and sellers, right? It's not like ordering from a actual brand new store. You're buying used products, right? But overall, I do prefer Macari over eBay. So I would say it's either gotta be in B with eBay or above eBay in A. And I don't think it's an A, right? I would say B. I would say B. B plus. There we go.
Yep.
Kenny?
People seem to like Mercari. I am not one of those people. Again, if you're looking to buy toys from somebody, you can do it on Whatnot. If you go to the link below, no. I think I've only purchased one, maybe two things on Mercari. I think they've changed their fee schedule, but for a long time, like by the time you got to checkout, the fees that you paid as a buyer were horrendous. So it just took the thrill and the joy out for me, and I would much prefer to go to eBay if I'm going to buy something, from an individual. John saying in the chat, like, selection for me isn't usually there. Like, it seems harder to find what I'm looking for. But I think, Justin, you mentioned it earlier, like on eBay, it's harder to find good deals, where I do think on Mercari you have a better chance of that because there are less people selling stuff. So like maybe the comparisons aren't really there for people to jack up prices, or they just don't feel the need to do so. It's just not a place I check. I just don't find it to be a good source.
What's your rank, Kenny? What's your rank?
No, I would get there, damn it. It's an S tier. It's an S tier. No, I'm joking. It's a C for me. It's a
okay. All right. Alexi.
Back in my day, Mercari gets the same rank as eBay for me. It's just as evil. Kenny said that they do a lot of protections for the buyer. Well, they also charge the buyer for those protections. So the fees go up quick. It's always easier to get people off Mercari to do a one-on-one sale through PayPal Goods and Services. So Mercari is, I've made plenty of money off of Mercari selling my collection, and I appreciate Mercari for that, but it's just a tool to cast a wide net. I don't think it's anything special. There, again, to what Kenny said, the fee schedule is constantly shifting. Sometimes they're charging the buyer more. Sometimes they're charging the seller more. And because of that, they can't be trusted, in my opinion. So B tier for sure.
Okay. David?
C tier. So I have not, I don't find it's as easy to navigate. Like Kenny said, it's not as easy to navigate as eBay. In eBay, I know that I can filter.
But you have to have a smartphone. It's easier if you have a smartphone.
Oh, I do. Thank you. I do. Thank you so much. But I know on eBay I can filter by buy it now versus auction. I can filter lowest price plus shipping first, so that I can find my specific item from the person who's selling it for the lowest price. And I don't feel like I can filter it that well on Mercari. And it was also, there's also this thing, I haven't used Mercari in a long time, but like I feel like it was like you should contact this person because the item's been up for more than 30 days, so you want to make sure that it's still for offer. And I'm like, just wipe out have it expire at 30 days and make them relist it, you know? Like, why are you making me go through the hoops of like reaching out and messaging somebody and asking, do you still have this? And oh, it was posted 33 days ago. Like, do you still have it up for offer? Like take it off, like stop. Like, you're giving me too much work to do. It's like self-checkout at at a store. Like,
Eva.
If I don't work there, like, why are you making me work so hard, you know? So C tier at most. So I'm backing Kenny on that vote. So it looks like we have a tie for 2 for B and 2 for C, and Andrew for A. I don't know what's going on, Andrew, if the drugs are that good from Mercari, but
that means
so tiebreaker.
No. That we had 1 vote for A, 2 for B, and 2 for C. That means it falls in B.
Oh,
awful! This is rigged. This is so rigged.
Law of averages, right? Am I right?
So rigged.
That's how that would work. Yeah. David, I think so. You're mad because you're trying to search for auctions on Mercari?
No, if I feel like if I'm looking for Iron Man figure, like I could type Iron Man in the search, but then like it'll pull up a million different things, and it's not as easy to filter things down to what I specifically am looking for. And then there's the added thing of how that I have to look at how long the item has been up listed for, and if it's been more than 30 days, I am suggested that I should reach out to that seller.
You don't have
before. I don't have to, but I could try and buy it, and then I'll just sit there and wait, and then the seller never like ships it, you know. So like it's too like messy. It's messy.
I get that, and it sounds like your number one thing you don't like about Mercari is it's not as in depth as eBay. And that's the number one thing I do like about it is it's less complicated than eBay. So I get it. It's
I want to get in and get out and spend my money and know what I'm getting and like do the transaction and be done. Like I don't want to be caught up in the muck and the mire of like reaching out to strangers on the internet and like, do you still have this? Like it's like I don't have the time. Like I don't.
David, if you get in and you get out, then how are you gonna buy things that you don't need? You're not even thinking about the bigger picture.
Exactly.
C list at most. That's my vote. And you all are Mercari apologists for ranking it any higher than that.
So Mercari going in B tier. There we go. All right.
Rigged.
So is it Kenny? Kenny.
All right. Well, we have a lot of import sites on here. I feel like
there's only one more import site left, guys.
So
there's our third party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right. Well, I haven't bought anything from them either.
Your CMD store in this list?
It's not, David.
What the hell? You're trying to cost me my sponsorship? Wow. What is going on?
David, you didn't suggest it, so.
That's a good point. I did not provide any suggestions.
I come here for like 80 episodes, and I am just completely
on time for 78.
Remember, from the Mercari discussion, David does not like to provide feedback. All right, it's just it's in and out. All right,
and you have to on Mercari after you have to at least click the stars, David.
It is.
You have to at least give them stars.
All right, let's go with. I'm just gonna take one. Let's go with Gun Damn It. We'll knock the last import site off here.
What was that? That's a third party.
That's a third party site. See, it's a detail. Whatever.
Nin Game is the last import site.
Who wrote this list?
Gun Damn It is a newer site too. So
it sounds import-ish is all I'm saying. All right.
It does slightly. Kenny, where would you put Gun Damn It?
I'm going to give it a solid B because I like the name.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's go straight to the expert. Let's get Alexi's insight on it first before the rest of us give our vote.
I'm realizing we should have put AliExpress on here.
Oh yeah, we really should have.
Yeah, because isn't that where you get all your blockies and your mini brand stuff? Yeah, quickly looking for a way to add it to the we could just group the third parties together. 5K Toys, Bomb Busby, Gun Damn It. They're all reliable places to get your unlicensed figures, to get your turtles that aren't turtles, to get your Gooner figs that aren't Gooner figs, to get whatever you're looking for, unlicensed. All three of these are reputable. And to be honest, we can slight one of them. Bomb Busby sponsors Dan Who Reviews. So if you need a reason not to shop somewhere, don't go to Bomb Busby for that. But everything else is very reliable. I use 5K Toys all the time. If you saw the recap, I know David didn't watch it. Then you know that we were looking at a snail shell figure that I just pre-ordered on 5ktoys.com. The funny thing about 5K Toys, so they all have quirks, is that they really only respond through their Instagram, which is odd, I do admit, but they're based out of California, so they always ship very quickly, and they do get back to you on Instagram if you reach out to them. So
that's odd. That's so odd. So where? So as a group, where would you put them all, Alexi?
Honestly, where else are you going to get your third-party unlicensed shit? They're A tier. They're A tier. The three of them together, I'm putting them as A tier.
It's like a combo package. All right. I believe Alexi.
Yeah. Yeah. 5K is huge, man. 5K is huge in the collecting community. And
I've at least been to that site. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Andrew, have you bought anything from 5K Toys, Bombuzby, or Gundammit?
Nope.
Nope. Would you? Just break my heart, Andrew.
Maybe that's something I was looking for, but
nope.
Yeah. Oh, sound like David now. Yeah. All right.
I don't know.
All right. David, tear into it.
No, I have no experience with it, and I will never have experience with it. So if for Alexi, this does the job, go for it.
Clip that.
Merry Christmas
That's
and
what you
happy
should
birthday.
clip.
I do.
I do.
So,
go ahead.
I do understand where Alexi's coming from saying A tier just because it's like the only place to get these third-party figures besides AliExpress, which I forgot to put the fuck on here. I don't even know how I would rank AliExpress, to be honest with you. It's a love-hate relationship. But I definitely understand it. I definitely understand it. Yeah. No, see, even John, 5K is great. Yeah.
Because John said that, I'll agree with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Next.
All right. So next, who is it? It's me. Is it me? All right. Who just went? It was Kenny.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny did the third party.
Okay.
Kenny, but Alexi hijacked it.
Okay.
Take the elephant in the room, Justin. Take the elephant.
I have a controversial pick here. I'm gonna Hasbro Pulse, right?
Yeah.
I have a disdain for Hasbro Pulse. I don't like Hasbro Pulse at all. I never even think about ordering anything from it. I don't like. Okay, order this Hasbro product from Hasbro Pulse. You're going to be the last to get it, right? At least here in America. I don't know how it is around the rest of the world. Go ahead and buy this $50 a year membership to get like no pluses from it. We might give you a 30-minute window on a couple items throughout the year. I don't. Hasbro Pulse is so far in the back of my mind of not just caring about it. It's a D for me. I'd put Hasbro Pulse at a D. And we'll just go down the line. Kenny, Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and like from a business standpoint, it's not great. Like and companies have talked about this. One of the companies that we're going to get to shortly have talked about it. It's bad for the industry. The company selling its own toys, taken away from retailers, etc. But with that said, I do pay for that membership, which you're right. I don't know why I do.
This is a reverse ad read.
It doesn't give me anything. Exactly. I like to, switch it up.
That patch is being ironed on as we speak.
I go there. I do pre-order a lot from there, but it is frustrating because they are one of the last to get the stuff. So I won't belabor this because I know David wants to hear what rank it is. For me, it's I'm going to go with a B though. For me, like Hasbro Pulse, it's fine. Like they have the stuff I'm looking for. It's there. I get free shipping, even though I have to pay for that fucking membership. I don't have to. I choose to waste my money apparently, but yeah, it's a B. They have the stuff I'm looking for. They get it. They got it. It gets to me. Easy transaction. Sure.
You said B?
A B.
That's what John says in the chat too. B is fair for Pulse, only because it's a good outlet for things we wouldn't ever see otherwise.
That's a great point too. Yeah, with the HasLabs and
made to order
items. Yeah.
All right. Good night, Cloud. Have a good one.
Good night, Cloud.
Night, Cloud.
Home Dude says C for Hasbro. Oh, Cloud, before she left, it's saying fuck. Kurt K, Pulse ships last. They give their partners the first sale A-. What? Kurt was like, it's terrible. They get an A-. I want Kurt to be my teacher. Okay. Andrew, thoughts on Hasbro Pulse? I know you've ordered from Hasbro Pulse. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, at least once. So I would, I'd give them a B, I guess, just because they have a fair selection. But they should have more stock since it's from Hasbro. You know.
Yeah. You would think they would
But
have
if you want an
a
exclusive,
large...
you better be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want an exclusive, you better be there and ready to pay for it as soon as it shows up.
Yeah.
So
also, they need to update the interface of that site. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So you saying B with Kenny, Andrew? Okay. Alexi?
Well, if David would have shown up on time, then he'd know how many figures I have from Pulse, meaning how many HasLabs that I have in my collection. So I'm going to put them at C because they're always a last resort for me, but they are sometimes a resort, the only resort that I can take, and that's your made to orders, your HasLabs, your Galactus, your Giant Man, your Sentinel, Mephisto, Apocalypse. So they're evil, but they're necessary evil. So they get a C from me.
Okay. We got a D, 2 B's, and a C. David, take it away.
So just to clarify, first of all, I was not here on time because I was at work earning my paycheck, and not necessarily because I was out gallivanting or too wasted to speak or, choosing to go dig up dinosaur bones. So just for...
I'm sorry, somebody trying to talk to me while I'm working? Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go.
Thank you. Yes. And then for Pulse, I would give it a B because I'm ranking it. I haven't shopped anywhere at the other A spots, but Amazon. But I feel like Amazon warns me if something moves up more than Pulse warns me if something moves up, because I'll wake up to just charges from Pulse.
Just charges, yeah.
And then the interface of the app is not as streamlined, to your point, Justin. So, like, I'd rank it B. But to John's point, like, it is like the only place to get, HasLabs and made to order specific items that would not be in stores, and they do ship last in order to give, like Kurt K said, the retailers a chance to sell that stuff first. So that is a partnership with retailers, so I think they're in the game, and they're like definitely above like GameStop business, and Entertainment Earth business, and Ross business, and whatever else. So B.
That's fair.
B. So that's 3 for B, 1 for C, and 1 for D.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take David's testament. I can give them a B then. That's fair. They should be above GameStop and Ross and Entertainment Earth. At least their shipping is better than those.
Bunch of shills here. My God. This stream needs booze. Yes, Kurt. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. He did say he took the grade down to a B+ because the site isn't great. So
yeah,
it's
like
dropping. It's dropping.
Doesn't everybody have issues with like credit cards like rejecting when you have the funds? Like Dan talks about that all the time for the UK Hasbro Pulse. Like he has to constantly go in and like resubmit his card for the purchase. Like I don't understand. Like it's 2026, right? Like it shouldn't be this hard to buy.
They don't want to take his money. They don't want to take
I
his
agree.
money.
Dan should just use Amanda's card like I do.
I agree with that too.
No, Dan should just use one of the 30 companies that are sponsoring Kenny tonight. Okay.
That's right. If you follow my link and coupon code at checkout, save $0.
All right, David, you got 3 left to choose from. You got Target, Nerdzoic, and Nin Nin.
I don't even know what Nin Nin is, so not touching that.
Made up.
And I know that Nerdzoic has been on the stream, but I have not shopped at Nerdzoic yet. They do. I'm on their mailing list, so I do get frequent emails from them. So they're very, like, attentive to the customer. But I spend my money at Target, so let's go there. Let's rank Target.
Right.
Oh,
all right, David, take it away.
I don't know. I think I need to put it in the B list area because the app is off. Like, I hate the app, hate it with a passion. But like navigating stores, like for the most part, like employees will get stuff from the back for me, you know. So I'll say B, middle of the road for me.
Middle of the road, safe choice, David. Safe choice.
It's not as good. I don't think I get as efficient results as I would from Amazon, but I have better experiences with Target than GameStop. So for me, it's there in the middle.
But David, you can get your Target Red Card. You get 5% off. That's all your purchases, right? And free shipping on everything.
I could do that
for free. For free.
I could do that.
You could. You still haven't, have you? We talked about this like 2 years ago.
No.
God damn it, David. You go to Target so much.
I gave it a B. Look, if you want to give it an A because of the red card, you are welcome to.
Fuck. Alexi.
Target for me, it's not a D like Walmart, even though it's a big box store. But Target, again, because of my region, it's rarely been. Yes, I have gotten some hits there, but not consistently, and usually not when I'm looking for something. So I got to give it a C.
Wow.
Yeah, Target is just
with
not.
Ross and Entertainment Earth and GameStop.
Yep. As in, I know that I might get something, but normally I walk in and I ask myself, why are you stupid? Because there's nothing, never. And again, I said,
you're mad because you can't buy Mcfailures at Target.
No, it's regional. Again, if you were here, then you'd know that half of my collection is Marvel Legends. And
did you do a count to catch up on the episode 3 weeks ago?
We'll never know. We'll never know.
Oh,
we'll never know. Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I need to catch up on Alexi's catching up.
Yeah. So it's a C tier for me.
Okay. Andrew, where would you put Target on the list?
Above Walmart for sure.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they've got better stock most of the time compared to Walmart. So.
And you can get a Target Red Card.
At least a C.
Now who's doing the ad read?
Justin, how much commission do you get for Target Red Card?
About 0.000000001%.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Just
I'm cheap. You said C, Andrew?
Yeah, at least a C tier.
Okay. Kenny?
Well, I went to 4 Targets today. So I frequent the place. I wouldn't say that I like to, but I do. I'm there many times a week. David and I spend a lot of our free time at different Targets in this country. With that said, I didn't find anything at the 4 Targets I went to, so that's a point of contention. But the Holothon stuff will eventually make its way here, I suppose. I am a solid B on Target.
That's the point, Kenny. Yes.
Because I do go there a lot, and I never have issues with their pre-orders. So I would like to keep that going, Target. You and me, let's keep that up. And then the 5% off with the red card. So yeah, I'm a solid B.
Yeah.
What about customer service? We've talked a lot about customer service as influencing or great. Have you ever had to use it?
Just to return stuff, and they've been great. You know, I show up, I give them the thing, they give me my money back, I move on, I go buy a new thing.
Oh, okay. Don't they do that thing where if you buy something like on Monday and you're back in there on Wednesday and you see it's on clearance, you can go up there and give them your receipt. They'll pay you back the difference.
Yep.
That with the Target Red Card where you can save 5% and get free shipping on everything. Along with
as much as I hate the app, when you do when the item becomes available the first day, you can do a pickup in store and it's like there for you within like 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I understand a lot of people's Targets are empty, but our Walmarts are a ghost town, and at least Target is going to have some stuff on the pegs, right? For me, I liked as a business, but I've had luck at Target, and with the red card, at least the app is better than Walmart's app, and the way that they'll price match like the markdown price, I would say A for me. I would say A for Target, because if Amazon's at A, I would say Target has to be right there with it. Doesn't have this selection, as big of a selection as Amazon, but I have to put Target above like eBay and Mercari and Hasbro Pulse. Honestly, I just have to. But I think that's shut up, John. 1A from me. It was a B from Kenny, a B from David, and a C from Alexi and Andrew. So it goes to B.
So a couple of comments in the chat. John says that I should love myself more because I went to 4 Targets and didn't find anything, and it was a B. To be fair, they didn't. You're right. I probably should love myself a little more, but they were on the way to where I was going. So why not hit a couple of Targets I would not go to just to cast a net, spread.
But also think about how many locations there are that we have the opportunity to frequent. Like that's good in itself, and that there's a lot of, like, most of us can hit 3 or 4 in our immediate vicinity if we were on a hunt. Whereas I can't say that about Walmart. I have none in reachable areas, and the ones that you guys seem to get to are ghost towns, as Justin said. So like Target definitely. I have no Ross. I have no Ollie's. I am losing GameStops like every 3 months.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
You know, so and I have no Walmarts to get to. So like, as far as like an in-store experience, my only real option is Target. So
So you're saying that your biased judgment has made you think that Target is much better than it actually is.
B for bias.
Yeah, there we go. Right. And cute Colt in the chat, Adrian. Get the Target red card. Get the Target red card. It won't. So sign up for the Target red card. There are 2 versions. There's a credit card version and a debit card version. The debit card version is free. It ties to your bank account. Use it as Target. It works just like your regular debit card. You get automatically 5% off in store or through the app. Free shipping through the app. And they won't do the whole hold every week or every month, whenever it is, on your funds. The red card doesn't do that. So it avoids all of that. We've been telling David for like 2 or 3 years now to get the Target red card, because you're leaving money on the table if you don't. So it just saves you that little bit of money, but that adds up. And you don't have to deal with the annoying holds and that constant charge on your bank account that charges back, because that is very annoying to look at. But yeah. Yes, John. Yes. Exactly. I'm glad we can agree on that.
John can always get right to the heart of the matter. That's what I really appreciate about John.
He really can. They don't like advertise that thing like enough. They really don't, because I had no idea it existed until
you do the most of the advertising for them about it. So.
I know. They need to pay us. They need to pay me. Okay.
I once worked at Target for about 3 weeks. That's how I found out about the red card.
Wow.
Oh, really?
And then one day I decided not to go there anymore.
Gregory Trejo got an email saying his red card was ending in April.
Oh.
Justin, can you help him with that? Can you help him out with that?
Yeah.
Justin, can you get on the phone with your supervisor?
Well, Greg, first I need so DM me the numbers on your card. I need the numbers off the back and like the
billing address.
Yeah. I can help.
Mother's maiden name.
Yeah.
And the street you grew up on.
Yeah. Street you grew up on. Name of your first pet.
I can push that through for you, but don't worry about it. Okay. There might be a hold on your account, which is weird, but don't worry about that large charge. Okay. Guys, we've got 2 more. So let's say we knock out Nin Nin first and then do Word Zoic. Sound fair?
D-list.
Alexi, where do you want to put Nin Nin? Because I've never used Nin Nin.
Don't get mad, but I've actually not used Nin Nin either. I mostly use Plaza Japan when I need to do import
That's
stuff.
one you should use. Yeah, plazajapan.com.
I know Nin Nin's reliable from word of mouth, but I've never had to resort to Nin Nin because of the other higher ranked import sites like Amazon. So
D-list.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to D out of
Nin
spite.
Nin's D-list. Yeah. You know what? That like Dave said, because I've never had to use them, they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
A good business makes you want to patronize them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they must suck.
Yep.
US.
So, guys, I think we saved a pretty good one for last. Former guest of the show, Big Nerdy himself, nerdzoic.com. Guys, basic thoughts on Nerdzoic. I don't know if you want me to go first or
Defend
who wants to
his
take
store, right?
Yeah.
He's coming out from backstage.
Yeah. We're going to bring him on right now, ladies and gentlemen.
And here's Matt. No, guys, no, Nerdzoic's great, right? For all the reasons we said Big Bad's so good. I mean, Nerdzoic's a smaller company. It's just him and his wife running the company, doing great customer service. David, you said you've never ordered from him. I've ordered from him a good bit. Shipping
I
is
haven't,
super
but
fast.
I did say I am on their email mailing list, and I get emails every time they have like new things in stock. So I think he gets points for being very communicative and like connected with the customer base. Even though I probably bought something once, which is why I'm on the mailing list. But
probably,
yeah, I've never had a bad experience. So he's up there. A list or S?
Shipping is super fast, packed wonderfully.
Yeah.
Customer service is great.
Yeah.
Selection is good. It's not as big as Big Bad. It's a smaller company, right? He does sell out of stuff eventually. My biggest neg on it is you have to pay up front for pre-orders. That's my biggest thing. Is I don't like. Some people love paying up front. They'd rather just get it. As John's in the chat, he's like that. He'd rather pay for it when he places the order. I would rather wait. You know, I want it to be a future Justin problem, right? That's my biggest negative. Plus, he has his own version of Pile of Loot that Big Bad has. Right?
Nerd
Save for
Stash.
shipping. His shipping is a little more expensive, but he's introduced the Nerd Stash thing, and he has a point reward system. Right, the more you buy, and you earn points to put towards coupons for purchases. I've made use of that.
Compulsive Collector in the chat. What even are these last two? It's like Billy Bob's Toy Shack gets a spot, but no AliExpress, no Toy Wiz, and no CMD store.
What the fuck is Toy Wiz?
A very expensive place to shop. So,
oh,
my experience.
Canadian. Yeah, I apologize for not having AliExpress on here, John. Okay,
and CMD store
and CMD store. David and I spend a lot of money at CMD store,
and yet no ad read tonight.
We're not going to get paid. We're not going to get our our kickback.
You couldn't get them on the list,
right? So, my ranking for Nerdzoic, honestly, if Big Bad, and I still feel good about Big Bad being an S tier, I have to put Nerdzoic up there with it, to be honest with you. And that's not like bias from having him on the show. That's just I've had great experiences shopping with him, and the fact that he's done it all, him and his wife, and they've ran it so well and are innovating with the Nerd Stash and everything. And he does get exclusives, like, you know, Target exclusives, Walmart exclusives, Hasbro Pulse exclusives. He's eventually able to get them on his site. They sell out super quick, but that's not a knock on him, right? I think it's great, man. And the point system, that's not something that Big Bad does. That's where you can earn points for more money off. I think he's S tier. So
I won't fight you.
It's interesting. I was gonna say A, but I think you've convinced me, because for all the same reasons, right? If we're talking toy stores solely for the purpose of being a toy store, yeah, I mean, I think there's some room to go there, and not a lot of people are thinking like, hey, I should go check Nerdzoic first off, but they should. Implementing the Nerd Stash for the same reason that we love Pile of Loot. I mean, it's a great feature to have. Selection will grow over time. It's filled a void once Dorkside went down. You know, they came up and filled that gap. Just him and his wife. Friendly dude too. You know, he's fun to talk to, and he's always around. So, yeah, I was A tier initially, but I think if we're going that way, and because we love what we said about Big Bad, I'll agree with you, Justin. I'll go S tier on that.
Hold on, guys. I gotta mute for a second. I got a phone call. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, yes. Yeah, you're welcome. No, the amount best is fine. Thanks, man. All right. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My wife had a question. Sorry. So Andrew, Nerdzoic, any experiences?
No. But I guess I'll just cave into peer pressure.
Good. That's what got you into this mess.
I'm gonna go with S tier. Oh well, for one, I like his logo. You know, Jedi robe and all that. I think it's pretty cool. That's just him and his wife. You know, working there, and that's their own company. So I think it's pretty neat.
It's pretty neat. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. Alexi, have you bought anything from Nerdzoic?
So my experience with Nerdzoic is the very first wave of Jada Street Fighter. I ordered from there. I think it was like Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li, or who was in the other? Anyway, so I had the pre-order going, and it's pay up front. And I'm going to be honest with you. The last thing that I want to do when I'm looking at toys to add to my collection is pay for them. So I don't like the pay up front thing, which is definitely a negative for Nerdzoic. But the pre-order was, it was in process, and I was getting a little antsy. So I gave him a call just to check in on it. Not because I was like, where are my toys at? I'm going to KYS, KMS. And it didn't go, like, no one answered. But then I think the next morning I got a phone call, and it's from wherever in the Midwest that they are. And I pick it up, and it's his wife called me directly to say, hey, we got your voicemail. I just wanted to let you know this is where we're at with the whole wave. And then we chatted for a minute, and I was like, oh, wow. Like, yeah, I watch your guys' YouTube channel and so on and so forth. So really amazing customer service, very personable, because there's literally two persons. And well, that was back then, but they have expanded by now. But I followed Big Nerdy, like when they had the leak, not leak, but when they had the flood in the basement and they had this big sale, like I supported them because obviously a collector was coming up. So I followed them and I really like them. And of course, we've had Big Nerdy on here. So shout out to Matt. The thing that I would argue puts them over the edge to BBTS, and not that we should constantly be comparing people to BBTS, but Matt is so transparent. Like when they have hardships, he's live streaming about it. When they have good ships, what's the word? Triumphs. He's live streaming about it. He talks about, I really liked when before he had the store, how he would talk about the market for action figures. And I know a lot of people don't really like to think about what their collection is worth or what figures are going for, but he would talk about those types of things. And I really enjoyed those videos coming from him, and to see his channel and his person evolve into like a pillar, I would argue, in the community as a distributor and, as a vendor. So I'll give Big Nerdy the S tier. Not perfect. No one is, but I think they're deserving of S tier.
Wow.
Nice.
Unanimous.
David?
No, yeah, I'm not fighting you on it. So a unanimous S tier for Nerdy.
Nice.
But I realized we didn't include Quinn's comic shop on this, but I've seen no evidence that he watches the stream, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Well, we were trying. God, does he have an online store? Does Quinn have an online store?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Dang it. I know he's in Texas. I know that much. I know that much.
I know
So S tier got big in no particular order, unless you guys want. Do you want to go into the tiers and arrange
sub ranking?
Sub ranking. So in S tier we've got Big Bad Toy Store, Nerdzoic. A tier we've got Amazon and basically all 5K plus Gundam and Bomb Busby, the third party sellers, right? B tier we've got Omni, eBay, Mercari, Hasbro Pulse, and Target. C is Ross, Entertainment Earth, Ollie's, GameStop, and Hobby Search. D is Walmart and Nin because none of us have any experience with Nin, and all of us wish we had no experience with Walmart. So I think that is a solid list. And everyone in the comments that hates this list, let us know in the comments what you would be and what you would like me to do instead of hosting this YouTube channel, this YouTube live stream every week. Let me know I should stop while I'm ahead. Okay, I would greatly appreciate all those comments. Thank you so much. But I enjoyed this, and I think who was it? It was Gregory Trejo in the chat that was like, we need we need some toy news ASAP because this thing. I have fun ranking stuff. I have fun with it. At least this time we were owning up to that. This was definitely a ranking stream and not a ranking stream that we're saying wasn't a ranking stream. How many ranking streams have we had, David?
None. We haven't before today. We've never done a ranking stream, so this is.
Have we not? Wow.
I promise.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like there were at least 2 or 3 in there somewhere.
Next week we're just tier ranking each other, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's tier rank.
Alexi didn't make it to the end of the stream, so he's D tier.
And we're gonna
no. David's getting the D for sure.
I usually get so this time.
No.
We're gonna tier rank every guest we've ever had on. All right, there we go. That's no, thank you, no, thank you. But David, thank you for coming. It was nice of you to
yeah, thanks for showing up, making the choice.
Thanks, man.
Hey, gotta be consistent, you know.
Right. David, you missed our in memoriam of the ones that aren't here anymore.
Of the ones that aren't here anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, like Stussy.
No.
Ouch.
I mean, shout out Stussy, but
Oh, I thought you meant like the chat members that aren't here anymore. Yeah, KB. I miss KB toys.
Can he put these slides together for us?
Suncoast. Wow, taking me back. Do we have Kitty City in here?
Oh my god.
David, is this how they all looked back in the day, black and white and everything?
Yeah. There was no. Yes, Lion on Kitty City. I remember actually shopping there. They did have orange shopping carts.
So when they closed the gate, Alexi asked the question, what happened to all the kids that couldn't make it out that last time they closed these gates?
They're still there.
Still there.
This
They
day.
started feasting on each other's bones. Where's a song? Yeah.
So sad.
Kmart. Yeah. Blue light special.
All right. Was Kmart better for you back in the day, David, than
No.
Walmart? Really?
No.
I feel like mine was, at least as a kid, looking at the toy aisles. I enjoyed
I
the
had
toy aisles of
I
Kmart
think
more.
I had like 2 Kmarts that I could get to in New York, and Walmart was only accessible like on long road trips, like over the summer with my dad. Like there was never a Walmart in a reachable vicinity until maybe like the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. Good
So
times.
sad.
KB. I used to love KB toys though.
yeah.
Bot.
Andrew had to remind me we had one. It was in our mall.
I used
didn't
to have them in malls, and they had one on like Main Street, like right where like all the buses and the subways like converge. There was a KB there, a KB and a GameStop, and they're both gone from there now. But good times.
John's saying we can't do a tier ranking host. Justin just had a whole thing about bullying him recently. No, it just means you have to be nice to me on the tier ranking. That's all it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we can bully everybody else. That's fine. They haven't had a concussion. I had a concussion, John. Okay. This chats. It's a real thing. Okay. It's something you need to look out for, and something you need to be sensitive about. Okay. All right. It's real. It's real. Cute Colt's asking, did you guys have mall stores that sold high-end toys like Applause?
No,
not around here. No
Applause.
No. Doesn't ring a bell.
No.
Doesn't ring a bell. But you know what does ring a bell? We'll be back next Saturday for episode 84 of Collecting Justified. And
I will. I don't know if everybody here will be here.
We will not be doing another tier ranking. I'll tell you.
Just so you know, David, I know the time change. We start at 6 o'clock. Because PST is 9 EST. I think you're in EST. So I know the time change threw everything off, but it's 9 EST for you.
Oh yeah. No, I'm aware.
Yeah.
You coming next week? Are you here next week, Alexi?
Oh, I'll be here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Y'all heard it here first. We'll see.
Mark your calendars. Everybody better be here for episode 100. Okay. Everyone has to be here for episode 100. Okay.
Mandatory attendance.
Mandatory. Okay. But everybody, make sure you follow everybody here. Links are in the description of every live stream. And go watch my Grizzly video. Okay. I had fun doing that one. Okay. David, you've watched it like 6 times, right?
I have not watched it yet because I was at work earning my paycheck, but I will watch it by Monday at least. Where did you get Grizzly from?
Cosmos Toys and Collectibles.
Okay.
Also not on the list.
Mine is shipping from Pulse now. Like it's in transit, so I should be somewhere soon.
That's where you messed up, ordering from Pulse, David.
Obviously.
You can't just go around ordering from just random low list tiered toys.
I should have taken an Uber to Cosmos Toys.
Yeah.
And picked it up in person.
Yeah, you'd have it by now, actually.
Just a short.
Just a hop and a skip down the road, David. Just a hop and a skip. Yeah. Everybody, have a great night. Stay justified. We'll see you next week for episode 84. Okay, where we will be tier ranking
each other
comments on this video. Okay, so make sure you're there. Make sure David was showing off the trophy. Stay justified.
Yeah. Saturday night and we're live at 9. It's Saturday night and we're live at 9. You know that means it's justified. Just Justin collects, making the connect. Kubo has 2 strings, don't disrespect. Andrew is a Jedi, but he's seeing the dark side. Down in the basement for the 28th time. Now there's David, Evan, and Smith. 3,000 action figures for the toy sluts and basic bitches. Your boy's got toys to bring the noise. Love the imports, but Mcfailures he avoids. And counterculture is in the space. Superman for days, like it's a race. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9.
Andrew, entertain the chat.